What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Troxel Sports Talk, and we are back for the Clippers and the Lakers. Well, let me bring up the chat. What's going on, the Gridiron Blitz? What's going on, Abdul Terrell? Hey, you already know, AT. Hold on, I was gonna be doing something. Oh, I gotta share this out. What's going on? Believe the hype. Noble Sports. Jacob, what's going on? Okay. I don't know why I don't see my stream. Okay, let me see if I can see my stream. All right. Just got to share this out real quickly. What's going on, Josh Jackson? All right, so just got to make sure I do one last thing. And there we go. All right, we are back. Oh, you just caught the end? Yeah, I had to hurry up and end it just so I make sure I have enough time to set up the second one. I forgot how these back-to-backs work. Oh yeah, I seen that. That was awesome. Shout out to the NBA for doing that. All right, Kevin Harlan and Reggie Miller is the announcers. Man, I can't wait till this game starts. I had to make sure I had my water, though, the second half. All right, Reggie Jackson, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Marcus Morris, and Zubac for the Clippers. LeBron, Caldwell Pope, Danny Green, Anthony Davis, and JaVale McGee for the Lakers. All righty.
In both offensive rating and
all right,
rating.
We are back,
and their
fellas.
Coach in his first year is Frank Vogel. With a look at Paul George, and they say, Reg, that Paul George is hale and hearty. The shoulder surgery, the bringing him back slowly. Now he is raring to go with this 4-month layoff.
I think that this layoff has been not only great for Paul George, but for Kawhi Leonard as well. Remember the games and the load management and the stiffness in the lower back. I think this has been beneficial for the Clippers as well as for LeBron James. Everyone wondering in his 17th season, this long layoff, how is it going to affect LeBron James? And if these scrimmages have been an indication, he hasn't lost a step, Kevin.
These two teams.
All right, they're getting set to tip this thing off.
October, the Clippers won by 10. Christmas, the Clippers won by 5. Lakers won the last one by 9 back in early March. And so this is the 4th and final meeting with these two. Terrific crew tonight here in Orlando. Scott Foster in his 26th NBA season with Tony Brown and Nick Booker.
All right, Zubac and McGee set to tip it off. Here we go.
44-20. The Los Angeles Lakers at 49-14.
And the Lakers open the tip first.
And it's off to
Danny Green to LeBron.
Los Angeles, the Lakers, coming into this, have won 11 of their last 13.
LeBron with the basketball, gives it out to McGee. McGee got it. Paul George gives it to Reggie Jackson, former Detroit Pistons.
1 and 2 in the Western Conference.
Got Zubac, back to Reggie.
5.5.
Got it to Kawhi.
The Clippers.
Got a
What
whistle.
do these two teams really have to play for? To
Looks
me,
like Zubac got the
and
foul.
rhythm in these
Offensive
18
foul.
games right here. They want to be healthy and they want to have some type of
Hold
rhythm
on.
once this first round starts. So you're wondering if you're going to see heavy minutes from the stars on both of these teams. That remains to be seen. But you want to play sharp. And also you want to make some statements as well, because you may see this team down the road in the playoffs.
Zubac's picked up the foul on the other end. Shot clock is at 4. Here comes Davis, picked up by George. And tapped out by McGee to keep it alive. Here's Green and LeBron. Will plop it up and off. McGee in there fighting for the ball. Zubac's a former Los Angeles Laker, and a foul called on JaVale McGee.
And Kev, you mentioned this at the top. These are two of the best, not only offensive teams, but defensive teams as well in the top 5 in all the major categories. So they mirror one another. To me, it's all about execution.
Kawhi and LeBron, now they switch. There's a screen by Zubac, and slithering inside is Paul George. And Paul George is averaging 21 points a game. They come the other way. Green 3. Danny Green puts it in.
Miscommunication there. Marcus Morris thought he was supposed to be guarding LeBron James.
All right, there we go.
When he should have picked up Danny Green in transition.
Again. There we go.
Now here comes Kawhi, the MVP candidate.
All right, we got Kawhi, guarded by Anthony Davis. Turn around, foul on Anthony Davis.
With a pirouette.
Kawhi goes to the free throw line for 2.
And you can see no one went out to close the door on Danny Green. Danny Green, by the way, in the very first game as a Laker playing these Clippers opening night back in October, put in 28 points and hit 7 threes for the Lakers against the Clippers. And here is Kawhi Leonard from the free throw line. He is an 89%
misses the
free throw shooter. That
first.
is a career high for him. Like we said, the MVP candidate Kawhi, also the Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
And you know, if you're judging by those 3 scrimmage games for Kawhi Leonard here. Didn't look particularly well. Didn't shoot the ball well. Felt like he was a step behind. That's why
and
these seeding
splits the
games
pair.
will be important for players like Kawhi, so he can find that sharpness.
LeBron with the basketball, brings it up, guarded by Reggie Jackson.
Round of the playoffs in about 2 weeks.
Got it into Anthony Davis. Misses it. Rebounded by Kawhi. Brings it up the court.
Into Green at the other end, looking spry, stops on a dime. That's an offensive foul.
Oh, another offensive foul. Come on, Lakers. Clippers.
His former teammate in Toronto, in Danny Green. A couple dribbles to his left, and you see a little bit of that chicken wing to create that space. Scott Foster caught it.
All right, LeBron brings it up.
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi picks up his first. Here is
Anthony Davis.
Off to Green. Green last
to
year,
Danny Green.
Played with Toronto in that championship team. Here's a foul down low. George.
Foul on Paul
to
George.
defend, and a foul called on Paul George.
They got to clean this up.
Tell you what, now we're away from the court. We're normally at half court. You can hear all the chitter chatter between the officials and these players.
All right, we're just.
All right, we got a timeout. Lakers lead 5-3 with 9:43 remaining in the first. Shout out to the 15 of you in the chat. Definitely appreciate that. If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up, definitely do so. Definitely helps the channel out. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell, set it to all so you don't miss a live stream or upload. If you're on a mobile device and don't know how to get to the subscribe button, you hit that X on the top right and it'll take down the chat. You can hit that subscribe and smash that notification bell, as well as hit that like button. Also click on the title and it will bring the description down, and subscribe to each member of the Infinite Sports Network, the Gridiron Blitz, Noble Sports, MicroMike, as well as the Derrn, Antonio T, and Mark Orum from Orum's Forum. Whoa. The chat kind of refreshed. Okay, let's see who's we got William Pittman. What's going on? All right, let's see who else I haven't said what up to. We got the MVP in the building. What's going on, MVP? Drew C, what's going on, brother? I was wondering why my chat wasn't moving. Vash, what's going on, brother? Buffed up. Shane. MicroMike. Dang, third time in 30 minutes? Man, hey, you know what they say, man. Once you first go, it's a wrap after that. All right, we are back.
Has said this is a superstar basketball.
Let me turn
camp.
back up the
Teams have been
volume.
here now for 3 weeks on the NBA campus. Many referring to it a bubble, but the NBA prefer we call it.
All right.
that
Oh,
campus. Now, in addition
ooh.
to playing basketball, practicing basketball, and being with
A
their teammates.
stop
teams
on
are
the
doing
Anthony
daily
Davis
tests. They've
alley-oop
got plenty of
finish.
activities here on the NBA campus. They played golf, they played video games, they've even played cornhole, and of course they're fishing a whole bunch. Now, fellas,
All right,
in the-
Anthony
in the
Davis
33
at the free
hours,
throw
not that I'm
line.
counting, but in the 33 hours that I've been out of
Clutch
quarantine,
Falcon, what's going
it's
on,
been
brother?
really unique and really awesome just to see
Welcome
the world's
back.
greatest athletes on the campus, walking around, co-mingling
All
with
right,
different players
Anthony
on different
Davis makes the
teams.
first.
And there's one thing that I want to make sure
Gives the
that I
Lakers a
point out to
3-point
you, that
lead.
Players are also in the building watching other teams and maybe scouting and checking out their friends. Is that in addition to all that basketball, I mentioned the fishing. we've
Hey,
seen
I
on
hope.
social
I
media.
wish.
Well,
I
how about
love the
fact that
Suns.
A source has told me, and this is my first investigative reporting I've done on campus here.
Ooh, got the
The
friendly
league
bounce.
Stop the lake with fish.
All right, made
to
both
make
free
sure the
throws.
players would catch all those fish.
Oh my goodness,
Good
come
for
on.
them. Good. They've thought of everything, haven't they?
This is unbelievable. Are you kidding me? You're going to
All right.
stock a lake to make sure
Reggie.
these guys catch a fish.
Good stuff.
Nope.
Kidding me.
JaVale McGee with the rebound. LeBron brings it up.
Noah is checked in for the Clippers. They go down low. Also in for the Clippers is Marcus Morris. That's out of bounds. 14 seconds on the shot clock. So Marcus Morris joins this team, and he had only played in about 12 games for the Clippers before they suspended play of the season. But he was a much sought-after pickup for
What's
this
going
Clipper
on,
team.
Lizelle?
And if you're Doc Rivers, you're looking at
Amani?
big picture. You're looking at the Lakers.
What's
because
going
you're
on?
going to need bodies and
Welcome
length
back.
when you're going against LeBron James. So you already have Kawhi, you already have Paul George. Now you add a Marcus Morris to that mix. Just more length to go against LeBron.
Here comes Davis with the hesitation. He fires on the fly.
All right, Anthony
Puts it up
Davis
and in. And
with
he
another
has put in
deuce.
4, and he leads LA so far. James already with 3 assists. LeBron, the number 1.
All right, Joakim
assist
Noah
in the NBA.
got it to Paul George,
Here's Paul George.
who got it to
And
Kawhi.
against
Kawhi
Davis.
drives it.
And doubled with Green and fouled on the
Pump
play.
fakes,
Kawhi
got
was going
fouled,
up,
goes to the
sandwiched
free
on
throw
the
line
play,
for
and
2.
Foul called on Green, who picks up his first. So the
Danny Green
Clippers
got the foul.
tonight will be without Lou Williams. He is still in quarantine. They're without Montrezl.
Noble Sports
Harrell.
says I
They're
rock with the
also
Suns.
without
Absolutely.
Patrick Beverley. Now the Lakers, we mentioned this earlier, Avery Bradley is out. He's been such a big key to that number 3 defensive rating for the Lakers and taking his place in the starting lineup, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And also Rajon Rondo. He broke his right
All
thumb.
right.
Had
Makes the
surgery.
first.
He's out for about 2 months. Here in Orlando tonight, the NBA on TNT is.
Oh, absolutely, Vash. I love Phoenix. I had a lot of fun in Phoenix, Arizona.
Auto Trader, the only one with Kelly Blue Book. Finally, it's easy.
All right, Kawhi makes them both. Let's go. Could that be the little bit of juice to get this team going? Anthony Davis. Oh, got the nice little up and under lay-in. Reggie Jackson with the basketball. Got it to Noah. Back to Reggie. Screen by Noah. Reggie with the lay-in. 11-7. 8:20 remaining in the first.
You got Reggie Jackson in the starting lineup.
Caldwell Pope to Anthony Davis.
Plenty of court time starting lineup experience.
Out of bounds. Clippers basketball.
Anthony Davis has scored the last 6 points for the Lakers with a nice move right here. Fresh legs, Reg.
It helps.
Yeah, it does. It does indeed. So here comes Jackson. He was signed just before the quarantine, the suspension of play. Noah was signed. Marcus Morris.
Yeah, this is the real Kevin Harlan.
That deal. Here's a try.
All right, Kawhi with the drive and the lay-in.
Beautiful dive for 2.
Kawhi was dead set on taking LeBron off the dribble right there. Beautiful.
All right,
move there by Kawhi.
2-point game.
Late
LeBron with the
rotation
basketball.
defensively by the Lakers.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, almost an alley-oop finish. McGee couldn't finish it. Paul George
surgically repaired
got
shoulder.
fouled on
Bump into
Caldwell
Kentavious
Pope.
Caldwell-Pope in the foul.
Look at this move here by Kawhi. Off the dribble to his left. The rotation is a little bit late there by JaVale McGee. High up off the rim. Good start here by Kawhi.
Lakers come into this game leading the second seed in the West, the Clippers, by 5.5 games. In fact, the Lakers, along with Toronto and Milwaukee, have had the best.
Oh, stolen. McGee got the floater coast to coast.
JaVale McGee. He's been a starter all season for
all right, big man could go both
club coming in
full court.
14.
Kawhi
Record was 23-8.
off the iron, saved by
George. Now to Leonard. They're really watching his minutes with that bad left knee.
Kawhi.
Right, every minute so far,
Drives.
takes it in, the collision, the shot, and
An offensive foul.
inside, he picks it up.
I think that's the second on Kawhi.
So Leonard picks up his second personal foul.
Good call there.
How about Anthony Davis taking it?
All right, we do have a commercial break. Oh. All right, there's going to be a Clippers. They're going to kind of challenge that play. Oh yeah, the Suns and the Cardinals, absolutely. Oubre, Booker, and Ayton. Yeah, if they could get themselves a point guard and either a small or a power forward or a center, sky's the limit. Like you go say get like a Bam Adebayo down low next to Ayton. All you need is either a point guard or a shooting guard, however you want to use Devin Booker, and it's curtains. All right, AT. Have a wonderful night, brother. All right, believe the hype. Parku, what's going on, brother? What's going on, One Pride Nation? Well, yeah, if there's any audio issues, please let me know in the chat. I definitely want to have good quality audio for you guys. I appreciate that, Vash. Hey, I do got to give a special shout out to my brother-in-law. That's his beat. Yeah, this is family friendly. Every member of the Infinite Sports Network, One Pride Nation, is family friendly. Oh, appreciate that, Vash. Shane says, y'all, I love raisins. goodness. Are they really going to do this to me today? All right, we are back.
Balance offensively, defensively, holding the Clippers here to 9 points. Kawhi Leonard on the bench for the Clippers with 2 fouls.
Oh, yeah, I love raisins. Oh, come on.
Caldwell Pope hits it. We told you he's taking the place of Avery Bradley, who has opted out. And that was part of what.
All right, Reggie Jackson with the basketball.
In these 8 games, try to find the right.
Oh, my goodness. What is going on here? Okay. Why is it? Okay, hold on.
Think about that. 29 different
All right, there we go.
And you're currently sitting second.
All right, we got Anthony Davis down low.
They've not been healthy most of the
Gives it to
season.
KCP. Gives it up to LeBron. LeBron drives it. Gives it up to Whoa, JaVale McGee with the thunderous jam.
Paul George the other way.
All right, Paul George drives it. Pump fakes, up and under. Got the lay in to fall. LeBron brings it up.
Here's Paul George.
And Paul's going to have to assert himself offensively with Kawhi on the bench here.
And that's one of the main stories for the Clippers, isn't it, Reg? And they enter the second phase of the NBA season.
LeBron gives up to Anthony Davis.
Second option, certainly, to Kawhi.
Step back.
Well, and especially
in and out.
Sweet Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell.
Reggie brings it up the court. Shoots a three. Hits the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Anthony Davis. LeBron brings it up.
Has not scored. 5 assists so far. Been the facilitator. Getting a
LeBron
from McGee,
drives it.
And can't get it with a drive.
Offensive foul over the back there by McGee.
There's an offensive foul, looks like.
So McGee is going to pick up his
Yep,
second shirt
JaVale
of the
McGee.
half.
Well, fellas, there was some speculation in the offseason that Joakim Noah was going to sign with one of these 2 LA teams, and the Clippers obviously showed a lot of interest, and he was intending on doing so. However, a freak accident happened back in September. Noah was carrying a stainless steel ice tub, and he cut, not ruptured, cut his Achilles tendon. He was fortunate that it didn't rupture, but because of that, it required a 6-month rehab, which obviously he's now back from, and with the Clippers and because of their lack of depth, it's going to be utilized.
Well, he first signed back on March 9th, signed a multi-year contract June 27th, and he hasn't played this season. Jared just filling us in right there. And he's at the free throw line right now. But, you know, Jared, he looks like he's in pretty good shape
Joakim
after
Noah.
signing initially that 10-day contract.
This is the first.
Yeah, there's no question. One of the last games prior to the shutdown we did on TNT was the Clippers at the Warriors.
What's going on,
fellas,
Joseph
and I had an
Marshall?
opportunity
How's it
to
going,
see
brother?
Noah really working up a lather prior to the game, and he looked like he was in excellent
Oh, yeah,
shape.
Vash,
He had
that did
Kobe
sound like
back
it hurt.
in San Francisco that he felt like he could
Yeah,
help the team.
I do miss
Yeah,
Kobe.
think about if you're Doc Rivers, what you're adding with Noah to your bench. A former defensive player
All right,
of the year,
splits the pair.
Size, length, a guy who is an excellent passer for a big man in this motion offense.
Anthony Davis back to KCP. All right,
Here's
Paul George with the rebound, brings it up.
Now we're going to try to set a screen. George 3, no.
Paul George misses it. Rebounded by Joakim Noah. Gives it back to Paul George.
Last played in the game, Noah did back on March 23rd of 2019. It's a span of 495 days. The last time he played.
All right.
Green inside. George tries to
Paul
play.
George
Picked up by Danny
misses
Green.
everything.
And
24-second violation.
24-second clock. Shot clock violation. Great defense there by the Lakers.
We've got 2 great defensive teams, Reggie. The Clippers are number 5. The Lakers are number 3 in defensive rating.
And you see when there's no Lou Williams or Montrezl Harrell on the floor when Kawhi's on the bench, how everyone's loading up to Paul
Yeah,
George.
buffed up. I said the same thing.
Lakers have hit 7 of their first 13 shots so far.
Look who's on the floor.
Caldwell Pope
21 in
was
white
looking for
the
Caruso.
Just in.
There's a
Patrick Beverley.
foul.
They weren't sure how much he was going to see because he left the bubble. Personal situation back on the 23rd of July. and came back recently. Was in quarantine when he came back, and they weren't sure how much he was going to play tonight. And sure,
Oh, that's
he's out there in
facts,
the first
Joseph
quarter.
Marshall. Absolutely.
So at the free throw line again is Anthony Davis, already 2 of 2, and he's got 6 points along with JaVale McGee.
All right, Anthony
6.
Davis makes the first.
History in the making with Michelob Ultra. Get your tickets.
It's 19 to 12 with 4:44 remaining in the first quarter.
If you're Patrick Beverly and Doc Rivers, you're going to need that energy in an environment like this. There's no fans, right? So you're going to need.
And he
that
makes them
energy.
both.
And the guy that brings it each and every night, that's part of his DNA. And this is what can be so infectious on your team as a guy that doesn't matter who's
All
in
right,
his
Patrick
stands,
Beverly.
which is no one. But he
Got
brings
fouled.
that energy to raise the level of play for the rest of your teammates.
Caruso just picked up a foul. There's a look at Beverly. Beverly had
All
been
right, fouls
shooting
on
great from
Caruso.
three since December 1st. He was one of the top 5 3-point shooters in the NBA. And so to get him back out there after leaving the bubble.
If
the
you look at
32-year-old
that last
is,
Streamlabs
ready to go,
comment,
as you can see.
that is the
And
link
early
to the
for
Infinite
the
Sports
Clippers, who
Network,
have
our
all the depth
YouTube
with
channel.
all the
We are
players missing. We've already
on the
mentioned
quest to
tonight,
get
no
it up
Hill,
to
no
100
Williams. But they've
subscribers.
had to rely on this depth, and it's proven to be very successful for him. Doc has done a masterful job of using, mixing, and matching with this very interchangeable lineup.
Yeah, I think both of these teams are deep. Think about the Lakers.
All right,
and
Beverly
who
made
they're
the
missing. No Rondo
first.
out with the broken thumb, and Avery Bradley.
Here's the
opting
second,
out to play
and
here
got
in
'em
Orlando. So they're
both.
missing 2 big pieces as well, but this shows you the depth of both of these teams going forward, and that's what
All right,
you're gonna
Anthony
need
Davis
in
down
this
low,
2-2
turns
half.
around, got a stolen.
Noah knocked
Shamit.
it away. Shamit the other way. In the corner, Green, 3.
Green for 3.
JaMychal Green. He's only a 36% three-point shooter, but buries that one from outside.
But Kevin,
Anthony
who was running
Davis.
point on that?
Anthony Davis
Got fouled
by
for
Noah,
3.
comes out and meets him on top.
So
You're
goes to the
right.
free
Here's the
throw line for
defense
3.
here. Former defensive player of the year in Noah with the swipe down, and then he leads the break here and finds Green. Looked like it was a deuce for 2.
It was.
Okay,
We're going
so
to
it
review it now. They have
looks like a 2-pointer then.
got it marked with Davis at the line for the Los Angeles Lakers. Anthony Davis, a 7-time All-Star in his first season with LeBron.
And he makes the first.
National TV schedule. Friday on NBA TV, Grizzlies against the Blazers. A big game in the West, as all of them are, for these teams at the bottom of the Western Conference playoff ladder. And then Friday
Tomorrow I'll be
ESPN,
doing
tomorrow
the
night,
Celtics and the Bucks, followed by the
Mavericks.
Rockets
for more of
and
these games, go to
Mavericks.
NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
What a huge game for Memphis and Portland. I mean, with Portland trying to chase Memphis for that number 8 seed.
All right, got them both,
New
or got all of them.
Orleans loses tonight. They were trying to factor in. Remember, you've got to be 4 games.
Paul
or
George
less
brings it up.
after these seeding games to get those playing games. Offensive foul
The
here. Looked like
Foul.
offensive foul on Green.
It's going to go on Patrick Beverly.
What?
He's always looking like, wait a minute.
What are you talking
How
about?
is it me? Why are you always picking on me?
Lakers by 6.
All right, Anthony Davis with the basketball.
Running on top. Knocked away. And they got a 3-on-2 as they were going for JaMychal Green on the run by George, and out of bounds. It's deflected.
Nice hustle there by Caruso to get back in
Yes.
transition.
Anthony Davis is the only player in double figures for Coach Frank Vogel for the Lakers and Clippers tonight. Only player in double figures so far. 10 points in the quarter. He averages 8 in the first quarter, which is the 3rd most of any player's first quarter scoring in the NBA. Shamit. And his 2. Rebound by Kyle Kuzma. He becomes a very
Kuzma
important
with the
figure for the
rebound.
Lakers. Can he become
Gives
that
it to
third
Caruso.
scoring option?
Caruso.
Go down to Anthony Davis with Shamit trying to guard AD.
All right, Davis.
Deion Waiters on top, just checking in. That's a 3-second. Deion Waiters in the game as Beverly was caught that time, and they'll put AD at the free throw line with a look at Doc Rivers. So both teams, Reggie, have added some interesting parts as they make this sprint here to the finish of the regular season and on to the playoffs, which will begin the first round.
All right, Anthony Davis makes the free throw.
J.R. Smith, who we have yet to see two guys that can play multiple positions, can shoot the basketball, experience in playing with LeBron, which I think is key as well. You know, you need
Caruso
to have that
set
type
to
of
inbound.
spacing.
There's a foul.
Michael Green, foul on top. Yeah, Waiters played 33 games in Cleveland with LeBron. We know J.R. Smith and his time with LeBron. But look at Dion Waiters, and this is his first
On the
game
floor is a foul after the release.
with the Los Angeles Lakers.
The ruling on the floor is a foul after release. We're checking to see off-ball timing.
That's voice of Scott Foster, who's over there, and he's going to take a look. Locally, they have a replay center. The remote replay center is where Eric Dalen is tonight. And our very warm hello to Jason Phillips, who's back in Secaucus and taking over, running the officials in the NBA.
Be interesting in speaking with Jason. What have the officials been doing during this 4.5 month layoff as well? I understand they've been going through training camps and watching films. And
The play's been reversed, turned away from the play foul. Anyone can shoot one, and they'll retain possession of the ball.
interesting. Foul happened before the ball was inbounded. Anyone can shoot this one free throw. Anthony Davis is going to elect to shoot it here.
So Davis, who got poked in the eye.
Clippers
the other
have
day
got
down
to
here in
clean
an
this
exhibition
up.
Game, and each team played 3 exhibition games, and there was some talk that Reggie, he might even wear some protective goggles tonight, but clearly that's not the case. He's decided to go with no protection.
Anthony
whatsoever,
Davis
but
makes the
when he was
free
hit
throw.
and poked in the eye in the first quarter. He left the game, and there was a lot of concern that maybe he would not play in this first game.
Yeah, but how legendary would that have been in a Laker uniform wearing goggles?
All right, Kuzma with the basketball.
James Worthy.
Here's Kuzma with a
Shoots
three.
a three. Got the triple to fall.
His play going forward. I know
27 to
LeBron and
16,
AD are gonna give him.
3:16 remaining in the
Kuzma's been
first.
So inconsistent from last season.
Can he be that
Paul
third guy?
George
inside, bump
gets
out of
fouled, goes to the free throw line for 2.
Watch this again from Saturday. Really poked in the eye
Inadvertent.
against the Magic, didn't return, and then didn't play in the team's final exhibition game, and then didn't practice on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's a scary injury. You know, talking to a guy who broke his orbital fracture and missed some time. Anytime guys, you know, even though it was inadvertent going for your eyes, you know, blurry vision,
Pass
scratched
us from
retina,
downtown,
cornea,
absolutely.
all those things come into play.
That was a crazy shot, though. Real talk.
George at the free throw line with 3:11 to play here in the first
Paul
quarter,
George
Jerry.
makes the first.
Yeah, up until yesterday, Anthony Davis still was saying he was having some sensitivity to light. And as you said, he was wearing those goggles in practice yesterday, but never really got comfortable with it. So he was telling us yesterday
He's
in his
on the
media
court.
availability that he was expecting not to wear those goggles, but as long as
And he
the
makes
doctors
them
gave him
both.
clearance, he was going to give it a go.
Patrick Beverly's on the court.
Averaging 27 points a game. Caldwell Pope will drive, and again,
He just got burnt by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope with the deuce.
Play by Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Patrick Beverly with the basketball. Gives up to Paul George. Screen by Green.
Haven't led in this one on the fly. George uses
And
the
Paul
glass.
George with the lay-in.
Paul George, 9 minutes, 6 points.
All right, the
on 6
deficit's
shots.
finally back to single
Comes
digits.
Caruso.
It's a 9-point deficit.
Anthony Davis for
Anthony
three.
Davis for 3. Hits the front iron. Out of bounds.
Kuzma
Clippers
was right there. It's
basketball.
off of Kuzma.
Well, George here exerting himself offensively here. Nice usage of the glass there.
What's going on,
And you
Shadow
talked about
Chief?
The freedom now that he has with both of these shoulders being
Oh, I
healed
appreciate
and
that,
time
Shadow
off.
Chief.
I think we're going to get the best version of PG that we saw when he was in Indiana.
Well, you can see the confidence, right? When
Yeah.
he drives in the paint. Here's a running shot.
Paul
It's a three by
George hits the back
Caldwell
iron.
Pope rebound. They quickly trigger. Here comes Dion Waiters.
All right, Dion Waiters gives it to Anthony Davis. To Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope drives it off the glass and jammed home by Anthony Davis.
What a first quarter here by Anthony Davis. 3 of 8. 8
Oh, I
of 8
appreciate
from the free
that.
throw line. 14 points for AD.
14 points.
Sorry,
and
brother,
8
you have a
shots.
wonderful
Shannon
night.
Lasers one outside.
I'll be on
Green,
tomorrow,
three, no. Rebound, Caruso.
I want to say about 6:30.
Out to Kuzma on the fly. The triple no. And a foul.
Foul by Shamit on that three-point attempt there by Kuzma.
All right, Kyle
Weren't sure
Kuzma
Shannon
goes to
was
the
gonna
free
play
throw
tonight
line for
because he
3.
tested positive for the COVID virus. Is a nice timed play here by Davis.
Look at the follow here.
Have a blessed night,
Size,
Shadow
the
Chief.
length.
Appreciate you, brother.
And here's the shot by Kuzma. And I believe that's going to be Beverly picking up the foul here on
Cubs
Kuzma.
are currently leading the Central
Beverly
Division.
gets it.
I'll enjoy that
Kuzma
until
will
the
be
next
at
game.
line. We're just talking about Anthony Davis, and you know, one of the nice topics.
All right,
we take a
Kuzma
look
misses
back
the
at
free
career
throw.
Of LeBron, is this the best teammate LeBron
31
has had?
to
He's played with
20.
guys like Wade. I mean, he's had some. He's
Just
played with
under 2
Kyrie
minutes
Irving. He's played with
left
some
in the
pretty good
first
players
quarter.
over his career.
Wow, the best. I mean,
Nothing
All right.
about that. That's-
no question. He's
Makes that
he's the
free
most
throw.
talented big man he's played. But I'm still going to lean on Dwayne Wade being his best teammate. I mean, Dwayne Wade's a first ballot Hall of Famer. So will Anthony Davis. I still have to see what AD can do during the playoffs. But I mean, that's
Possibly.
1A and 1B. You can throw Chris Bosh in there.
I mean, but the thing I love about Contavious Caldwell-Pope is he's a 3-and-D guy. He's going to shoot a three and play some hardcore defense. I love that.
Where they are, here's Reggie Jackson. Drafted initially by Detroit.
All right, Reggie Jackson with the basketball.
Shot clock is down to 9.
Shamet.
Got a Noah screen. Howard tries to fill in.
Got it to Noah, turned it over. LeBron with the basketball.
James has only taken 2 shots. He has not scored. 5 assists. Backing in on Shamet. Out to Caruso.
All right, Caruso drives it. Kicks it back to LeBron. LeBron to Kuzma. Kuzma for 3. Off the iron. Rebounded by Noah. Patrick Beverly drives it and misses it. How you miss the layup?
LeBron the other way. Ron James averaging 26 double-double. Here's a 3.
LeBron off the iron.
And what you're going to see in these first few seeding games from every team, most teams' defense will be ahead of their offense.
All right, just under 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. It's 33 to 20. Both teams are in the penalty.
And now you are shocking. You're jolting the body. So don't be surprised.
Patrick Beverly heads to the bench along with Joakim Noah.
Groins, those things, it's going to take time for your offense to come. And that's why I think defense will be ahead of your offense.
Amir Coffey has come in for the Clippers. He's only played in 13 games this season, the rookie out of Minnesota.
Reggie with the jam! Woo!
By Reggie Jackson.
This communication there, that's got to be.
There we go. Down 11. LeBron
in, finds it.
to Caruso.
To play here in the first quarter.
Caruso back to LeBron, back to Caruso.
Lakers on top by 11.
Out to Kuzma.
Here in the first quarter. Lakers are shooting at 47%.
Kuzma shoots the 3.
Another miss. And here comes
Missed
Jackson
it again.
the other way. Patrick Patterson is in the game as well.
All right, Reggie Jackson with the basketball.
Green and Shamet.
I play for 1 here.
Difference of about 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds. Game clock and shot clock. Winding down the first quarter. Beverly.
Screen by Patterson.
Patterson drive inside with a
All right.
move there by Reggie Jackson.
There's a foul. I believe that's on
With
Dwight Howard.
7.5 to go here in the first quarter.
Yep. Foul's on Howard. His
Reggie, certainly
first.
these two teams know that they're on a collision course. If everything would play out the way it would appear if things were settled right now. But remember, the Los Angeles Clippers only have a game.
All right,
and a
Reggie
half
Jackson
lead on number 3.
misses the first.
Here's Jackson at the line. So far, the Clippers have gone 8 of 11 from the stripe to start, and the Lakers have gone 11 of 12. Clippers, of course, the issue for them all season long has been
And he splits the
their
pair.
health and who can play and who can't.
All right,
Trying to
Caruso
stay
gives
healthy
it back
here
to
on the road
Kuzma.
is huge. Here comes Kuzma, final seconds, first quarter.
Kuzma drives it.
Drive and a foul.
Got fouled.
And Green was right there with him.
JaMychal Green with the foul.
So JaMychal Green will pick up the
1.7
foul. There's
remaining
the
in the
second on
first.
him. With Kuzma at the free throw line. A
10-point game.
74%
Kuzma at the free
shooter.
throw line.
Began the season with a left ankle stress fracture and missed some games early on.
All right, Kuzma
Fans
makes the
FanDuel
first.
brings you more ways to win. Check out FanDuel Sportsbook on NBA on TNT. Win bonus offer for every late game on TNT. Daily fantasy and other ways to win.
And he makes them both.
Right now. Final second on the fly. Jackson.
Oh, Reggie misses it.
He sure did travel. 0.2 on the
Oh, there's a travel.
More time on the clock as
Hey, shout out to 2K Plays with the $1.99. Says, what's good, Trox? Not a whole lot, brother. Just having some fun. Basketball is back, baby. All right, Kuzma misses the triple at the horn. And that's the end of one. All right, hold on. I don't know why this keeps doing that, but let me I don't give a kachuk. What's going on, brother? 2K Plays, the Pistons are not in the bubble, but there is talks that there might be a second bubble. They don't know just yet, but if there's a second bubble, hey, that's added more games to my schedule, so let's go. But appreciate everybody in the chat. You guys are truly awesome. I don't have an NBA team I root for. Hey, you can always be a Detroit Pistons fan. Go through the pain with us. Go Lions, what's going on, brother?
Yeah. What do you want people watching at home tonight to take from the pregame?
2K Play says Thon for MVP.
Well, I want it to continue. I want us to vote. You know, I want us to get involved.
Oh, you watching the game? That's what's up, brother.
And stay involved. And I think tonight, with both games, you see that the basketball is the basketball. We have to play better.
All right.
But what we're doing,
Reggie with the basketball.
Keep doing it.
Let's talk basketball. Lack of depth. You got into some
drives it.
Foul trouble. Does that change your rotations?
Yeah,
Stop by Dwight Howard.
We got a lack of depth because we are not.
Reggie drives it again. Try to kick it out to Shamit.
Coach, thank you.
But
guys, back to you.
Out of bounds off of LeBron.
Jared Greenberg moments ago. Leonard has 2 fouls. He's back in. Morris has
so 35-23, 11:40 remaining in the first half.
Green has him. Beverly's got 2. So foul problems early for the LA Clippers.
Hold on. What is going on?
To inbound. J.R. Smith has checked in for the first time for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's been out of the NBA for almost 2 years, and he is back. He was signed, and he is now with this Los Angeles Laker team.
I believe this is going to be one free throw in possession here for the Clippers. Ball was not inbounded before the foul occurred.
JR picked it up. So right off the bat, even before they can inbound the ball, he is heard from J.R. Smith, 16-year veteran. He's 34 years of age. And LeBron must trust him.
What
because
in the world is going on here?
Unless LeBron gave his okay. But he played with him. He won a championship with him. And he trusts him. Here is a shot over LeBron by Leonard. And a rebound by James.
What are you trying to say? That LeBron is making all the decisions up in the front office there, Kev?
I think he's a pretty important. Oh, LeBron James!
Yeah, he can make decisions if he wants.
Wow, here comes Jackson with the crossover on Waiters and kicks it out with a foul. Waiters couldn't get out of the way and is drawing the foul right there on the defense.
Kev, 17th season, and look at this. I mean, this easily could have been an and one as well. Look at the swipe down. There's the contact.
First
and the
basket of the
finish.
night.
What's going on,
Right
MC 2019
right
Hawks? How's it going, brother? Long time no see, brother.
Puts one up for mid-range. Jackson saves it, and out of bounds. He stepped. And go the other way.
And all of Kawhi's shots are a little bit short, and that tells me sore legs right there.
Anthony Davis is
Hey,
on
it's
the
all
bench,
good,
but
Josh.
14 points. The big story so far for the Lakers.
All right, it's 37-24.
So now it's
Lakers with the lead and with the
J.R.
ball.
Smith trying to incorporate
LeBron
the
with
two
the
players
basketball.
into this lineup. James will dance
13
out
on the
top,
shot clock.
Patterson defense.
Shoots it in and out. Rebounded by Reggie.
Reggie Jackson will take it. He's got the Jets outside.
Shamit for
That is a
three. Hits the
Shamit
front
can't
iron.
get it.
Rebounded by Jackson.
Retrieved by Jackson. Signed on February 20th with the Clippers. Now he's got the mismatch, and Dwight Howard has come out to defend, and a three.
All right, Reggie for three. Gets the triple to fall.
We see that in OKC and Detroit. And this guy can.
Hey, that's
wow,
facts.
put the ball
Damian,
in the
that is
basket.
hashtag facts.
He's coming off the bench for you, so it's a huge pickup.
Dion Waiters missed it.
Shot. Nice offensive rebound by Howard. Finds LeBron.
LeBron gets the
And LeBron
lay-in.
quick ones here in the second quarter. Here comes Jackson. Good cut by Shamit. Knocked away by James.
That was close.
It was very
James
close.
with the. Thought that he had to block. Here's the.
Oh, there is some copyright music. I do got to mute it. Goal line says, "Love you, bruh." How about Micro? Awesome.
When he left Miami,
All right.
went to Memphis,
Dion
Jackson
Waiters
for two.
got the lay in the
After
fall.
Memphis, they waived him, and then he was signed by the Lakers. So they get experience with the signing of Smith and Dion Waiters. On top they go for
All right,
Jackson.
Reggie
Here, the
Jackson.
Clippers. With Patterson trying to get free.
Get it
Waiters
to
is
Patterson.
mismatched.
Patterson to Kawhi. Kawhi with the jam.
Dwight Howard got caught ball watching. because
All right,
he
10-point
switched out
game.
To Kawhi Leonard.
9.5
back cut there by
remaining in
Leonard,
the
but better
first
find
half.
There by Patterson.
Top two teams in the West with a foul up high, and it goes on Howard, who set the screen.
All right.
There's a mismatch.
Dwight
down low.
Howard.
They try to go to Patterson, and look at the back cut there by Leonard.
Got a foul.
Beautiful execution here by the Clippers.
Paul George going to check back in. Green and Shamit will check out. Patterson remains. Leonard's on the floor. Zubats is back in there with a couple fouls. And here comes Jackson
All right, Reggie Jackson.
and Paul George.
Paul George with the basketball. Kawhi shoots a three. It got it. He got it. Let's go.
I'm out here by
The
Coach
friendly
Vogel from the
roll.
Lakers.
So just like that,
All right, it's a timeout.
going within 7.
That was crazy. That was for sure a friendly roll. Damian says AD needs to come back to Chicago. I don't know. I think he's going to re-sign with LeBron in LA. But shout out to the 14 in the building. Appreciate you guys. 2K Play says LeBron and AD needs to come to the Pistons. Hey, I wouldn't be mad. Put him around Sekou. I definitely wouldn't be mad. That's a front court I would be dreading. Thank God that is my squad, though. So I ain't got to dread nothing. D-Rose need to leave Detroit and come back home. Ricky, what is going on, brother? Hey, it's all good, brother. Yeah, a lot of people don't know actually how to get out of the live chat to be able to subscribe and things like that. There's that X if you're on the mobile device. On the top right corner, you click that X and it'll take you to the home screen. And you can hit the thumbs up, you can hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell. But appreciate that, Vash, for subscribing to all the members of the whoa. That one's going to get... Yeah, that one got 4 of them. All the members of ISN. Hey, it happens to all of us, brother. It definitely happens to all of us. All right, we are back.
His 6th and 7th free throws.
I try to be
aggressive offensively here.
You know what they always say? Laughter heals the soul.
In the first quarter. That hasn't affected him offensively.
Kuzma now
all right.
has a couple fouls, and here is Leonard at the line.
Kawhi Leonard at the free throw line.
Tonight.
Got the first.
Well, we've got certainly the very large element of this restart with social justice, and the players given a chance, Reggie, to put a feeling of theirs, a declaration of theirs in the back of their uniform.
And he gets them both. 41-36. 8:40 remaining in the first half.
Putting Black Lives Matter on the court.
Rash says it does, my good sir. It does, absolutely. LeBron missed it. Rebounded by Dwight. Dwight got fouled down low by Zubac.
Pick up the foul in his first
oh, correction.
Right,
Patrick Patterson.
Send Dwight Howard to the free throw line. Guys,
thought that was Zubac. My bad.
The high 40s from the free throw line.
So here's Howard at 34 years of age. He's played with 6
hey, I
teams,
stays in the
eight-time
doghouse.
All-star at the stripe, and he's 49% from the line.
Dwight Howard misses the first.
This season, the commissioner of the NBA is here, Adam Silver. And watching, and another negative test with everybody tested here in the Orlando
No, but
bubble.
there is no doghouse right now. It's just we're trying to get back to normal.
And again, with a very
All right, Dwight misses them both.
not positive outcome, but a positive.
All right, Paul George with the basketball. Drives it. Kicks it out. Reggie Jackson with the basketball.
It's encouraging that out of 344, we still have negative
So
tests, which is
foul,
great,
I believe.
especially with what you see kind of what's going on in baseball.
Well, think about where the NBA now.
All right,
is
fouls on
with
Waiters.
the commissioner and very vocal players out there like LeBron and coaches like Doc Rivers, resuming in the middle of a pandemic with the most visible racial justice movement.
All right, Kawhi turns around, shoots it off the front iron, rebounded by LeBron, brings it up the court, drives it, loose ball. All right, it's off of LeBron.
I thought it was off Kawhi Leonard, who had beautiful hands to strip that ball away from LeBron.
All right, Kawhi with the basketball.
Kuzma out top. Leonard's got the ball, 3 of 7 with his start there.
Drives it, shoots it, got it.
Kawhi Leonard.
He is so good in his mid-range.
41-38.
He's number 8 in scoring in the league, number 5 in steals.
Look at this. We have a
Oh, that's facts, Damian.
Indeed, here is a Kuzma 3.
Kuzma got it for 3.
Outside. He's only averaging
44-38.
12 points a game this year and only 30% from 3, but he's been shooting a lot of threes.
Kawhi shoots it, misses. Zubac misses.
Zubac tried to grab that loose ball, and
Dion Waiters brings it up, drives it, turns around, and got the lay in the fall.
Dion Waiters with the 2.
How did he do that? Zubac with the basketball. Gives it to Kawhi. Kawhi drives. Oh, come on. All right, you guys, hold on one quick second. When that happens, I got to fix some things.
Using the glass. Experience, it matters.
So we talked about the best 50-game start in franchise history for the Clippers. Here's LeBron at the free throw line.
All right, LeBron's at the free throw line.
70% this season. Well, the Lakers began their season.
And he makes the first.
17-2. That's 19-game start for them, tying the all-time Laker mark there. Tonight from Orlando, the NBA on TNT, brought to you by Burger King. Mix and match 2 of your favorite Burger King favorites for just $5, and by 3M Science, applied to life. LeBron at the stripe. Back-to-back Western Conference Player.
And he makes them both.
Month award for him in January.
It's a 10-point game. 48-38. 6:40 remaining in the first half.
By the way, that's the first time
Patrick Beverly with the basketball. Guarded by Caruso. Stolen by LeBron. Oh, and that's a charge on LeBron.
Beautiful guess.
Paul George takes the charge.
To pick up that offensive foul against LeBron. What a play defensively. And I talked about at the top, arguably the 2 best wing defenders on one team, and PG-13 and Kawhi Leonard, showing you why right there.
All right, Patrick Beverly brings it up the court. Gives it to Kawhi. Kawhi drives. Got fouled.
Talking about wing defenders, they actually met back in college. Leonard and George.
Well, number one, look how skinny both of them are in that picture right there versus what they look like today.
I think they've aged pretty well, to be quite honest.
No, they look great. I'm talking about the definition,
right,
and how they have filled out as professional basketball players.
All right, makes the first. 9-point game.
Hometown of our Hall of Famer Reggie Miller. Then he played his ball at San Diego State. Why at the line? Anthony Davis is checked back in the game for the Los Angeles Lakers. 14
All right, Anthony Davis back in the ball game. LeBron to the bench.
He's 8 of 8 from the line. So Howard will check out. Leonard at the line. Patterson out there with him. Beverly on the floor. George Zubats, the 5 for the Clippers.
And gets them both.
Caruso.
It's an 8-point game. Caruso with the basketball.
And Anthony Davis. JR puts up a shot. And it's no good with a Patterson rebound.
All right, Patterson with the rebound.
Kawhi Leonard has put an 11 in
Kawhi
this quarter.
brings it up.
So he's been terrific. Brings Kuzma out with the defense.
Patterson back to Kawhi.
Halfway through the second quarter.
Kawhi pump fakes, gives it up to Patterson. Patterson drives it, gives it to Paul George off the back iron. Kuzma with the rebound, brings it up the court.
Lakers at one time won 14 consecutive road
Kuzma
games.
drives it,
Terrific,
misses it.
wonderful start.
Rebounded by Beverly.
The Laker miss, quick trigger the other way. Here comes George with
Paul
the fake
George
again.
gives up to
Smith, he
Kawhi.
gets it
Kawhi
outside.
pump fakes,
That is a
shoots
three.
it,
Leonard can't hit.
misses.
Kuzma rebound.
Kuzma with the rebound.
44%. Clippers are shooting 39%.
All right, Anthony Davis with the basketball.
Kawhi Leonard off that three-point line.
Shoots it from the free throw line, got fouled.
Zubac has picked up number 3.
They don't have an answer for Anthony
Very
Davis.
Remember, he missed a few practices with that eye injury, so you thought that he'd be a little rusty coming in here to game 1 of this restart, but his timing seems to be on point.
So far, Davis is perfect from the line with an 8 of 8 start to this one and 5:22 to go. Here
All right,
in
makes the first.
To celebrate the return of the NBA, all FanDuel users have received a free $10.
All right, there's a timeout called.
FanDuel gives you more.
Timeout the Clippers. For those of you that are new, I do have to mute the game audio for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Appreciate you guys all in the building. What's going on, Jorge? How's it going, brother? But tomorrow I'll be on at 6:30 for the Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks, followed by the Houston Rockets and the Dallas Mavericks. So I got 2 games tomorrow. On Saturday, I got 4 games. I got the Miami Heat, Denver Nuggets, Utah Jazz, Oklahoma City Thunder, New Orleans Pelicans and the Clippers, Lakers and the Raptors. On Sunday, I got the Trailblazers, Celtics, followed by the Bucks and the Rockets. That is my weekend. Vash says I'll have it on silent. I'll be working until 8:30. But I'll be there so I can see the chat, the game stats, etc. That's what's up, Vash. I appreciate that, brother. Jorge says, I'm on the fence on this one. Personally know a couple players and coaches on both sides. Trox, who do you like? Hey, give me the underdogs, a team that's never won. I love the Clippers. You know, but I know what the Lakers are trying to do. And I ain't mad at them. You know, you got to try to win one for Kobe, especially, you know, losing him this year. You know, that's why I said this has been a horrible, horrible year. Mrs. Hodges, what's going on? She says, wanted to drop by and say hey to y'all. So happy for your fam to be doing better. Appreciate that, Mrs. Hodges. Yeah, we're just trying to take it day by day and, you know, and see what each day brings. All right, we are back.
It's Paul George who puts in
Paul George for 3.
George with the triple.
Now he's in double figures with 11 points for the Clippers.
All right, Caruso with the basketball. Gives it up to Kuzma. Kuzma off the back heel.
It is saved by Marcus Morris.
Marcus Morris saves the basketball, gives it up to Kawhi. Kawhi brings it up. Kawhi's at the free throw line, drives it, and traveled. Are you kidding me? Oh, man, it's keep acting up. What is going on here?
Moves as they were approaching right around the All-Star break.
Caruso with the basketball.
And I like how the league has given each team flexibility with guys wanting to opt out and not come down here, so expanding rosters. But yet again, with this restart down here and 4.5-month layoff and stoppage, you know, this is a brand new season.
Anthony Davis with the basketball.
4.5 in the half. Anthony Davis. The defense by Patterson.
Patterson.
Inside, it's Kawhi Leonard.
Okay, Kawhi brings it up.
And picked up by the defense of Danny Green. They were teammates last year on that.
All right, double team came. Marcus Morris gives it to Patterson. Patterson wide open for 3 and got it. Needed that. It's a 4-point game. 4:09 remaining in the first half.
Looks like Beverly's going to pick that up for the Clips.
Oh, there's some copyrighted music. What's going on, Detroit Legend Sportscast? Oh, that's hashtag facts. That's why I got a funny feeling this game's going to be the Lakers, but I am going still for the Clippers.
Of the Clippers, and at the free throw line, they put
all right, Anthony Davis.
You know, we talk about great duos. We talked about LeBron.
All right, makes the first, or makes the tap.
And then you talk about what the Clippers have with Kawhi Leonard and
Clippers are in the bonus for the remaining 4:09.
And as a tandem, their record, Reg,
51-46.
So they're still working through getting to play with each other with dynamic scoring games they each bring.
All right, Caruso misses it. What in the world is going on here?
Usually you get fans screaming and it's loud and you don't
know
what's
looks
going
like he
on
missed
here.
them both.
You know, going to church, it's quiet.
You can hear
all right, Reggie Jackson with the basketball.
Without the fans, I'm not going to lie to you. It's a different experience. Three, no. Lakers are 49-14. Clippers
all right, Caruso with the basketball.
Clippers trail the Lakers by
got it to KCP. KCP off the iron, out of bounds. Clippers basketball.
Caldwell Pope watching it ricochet out of bounds. And again, Avery Bradley not here. Rajon Rondo not here. So they have added the Lakers, Markieff Morris, J.R. Smith, Dion Waiters. Clippers have added Morris, Marcus Morris, Reggie Jackson, Joakim Noah.
Paul George with the basketball. Drives it. Brings it back out to the 3.
Shot clock is down to 5.
Drives it again.
Lost it. Nice
Turnover.
He lost it because of that length in defense there by possibly this year's Defensive Player of the Year and Anthony Davis.
3-time All-Defensive Player is Davis.
Again, we talked about both of these teams being excellent.
Hey, that'd be what's up, Josh.
On showcase here in Game 1 of this restart.
Danny Green makes a
oh, turnover. Whoa, there's going to be a foul.
They were going the other way quickly. Jackson got whacked.
Danny
And a
Green
foul
picks up
call.
the
It's
foul.
on Green.
Well, the swipe away from the back from Kawhi, who created that opportunity. Well, I'll be honest. I am surprised.
All right, Reggie
Both of
Jackson's
these
going to the
teams
free
and
throw
their
line.
stars have played so much here in this first half. Both of these teams don't have a lot to play for, and I thought, you know, maybe
Makes the
20,
first.
25 minutes for the Stars, but they're going after it. They're out here competing.
LeBron comes back
but
in.
Again, I think too, trying to send a message because you mentioned this earlier. They're going to see
Kuzma
one
sits
another
the bench.
down the road.
Markieff Morris is checked in for the Los Angeles Lakers, the twin brother of Marcus. Witness history in the making with Michelob Ultra. Get your tickets at ultracourtside.com.
Oh, wow. That's
You know,
crazy,
just after the
Josh.
All-Star break, Reg, the Clippers went 7-2. They were healthy. They were incorporating Marcus Morris and Reggie Jackson. And
Reggie makes them both.
It was a very important stretch for us right before they postponed or suspended the season. He said, let's now see if we can pick up.
All right, LeBron
They have not led the number
backs
one
down
seed
Reggie.
tonight.
Double team
Double
Kane.
is LeBron.
Caruso
Outside
for
Caruso
three.
with three.
Misses
Rebound
it.
by Green.
JaMychal Green with the
And it
rebound.
goes to George.
Paul George to
Tied for
Kawhi.
the Clippers with a 3.
Clippers have never led. They've trailed by as many as 13.
Kawhi with a turnaround jumper.
But did you see how
It's a
imbalanced
1-point
and
game.
on time and patient he was in the post?
2.5
in that
minutes
mid-range
remaining in the first half. LeBron with the basketball.
Clippers have come back, led by the 19 of Kawhi Leonard. 12-3 run by the Clippers. Down low.
Anthony Davis.
Spins, looks, twists.
Down low, got Caruso.
Open.
Back to Anthony Davis. Oh, and a jam.
For the first half.
It's a
for
3-point
Davis,
game.
19 points for the big man.
He had 14 in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the
Anthony
first
Davis
half.
did. Here comes Paul George.
Well, both
He's gone
individually,
4
their
of 9
rookie
with
year
11.
at a card show here in town. 100 for the LeBron and 50 for Wade. That's
And
crazy.
out to George. With LeBron there, scooping it up.
Oh, Adam. Oh, that was a travel.
Turnover right there. Watch Kawhi moments ago.
Yeah, but look at the patience and the fadeaway. Beautiful follow through, and then AD with the little fake give and go here to Caruso. Green takes the bite and the finish there by AD.
Had a chance to tie it.
James is 2 of 8. He's got 6 points in 15
LeBron with the
minutes.
basketball.
Makes a move.
Oh, that's a travel. There we
You
go.
got 12 turnovers for the Clippers in this first half and 7 turnovers for the Lakers.
Significant.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely a travel.
That was close.
No, that was a travel.
That was far, like,
I'm just kidding. You know, when he-
we got to get Kevin Harlan some glasses.
When he does stuff, you sometimes got
All right, Kawhi to Patterson. Patterson with the lay-in. It's a 1-point game. LeBron brings it up.
Neutral floor is certainly going to bring out a very interesting laboratory-like feel
Yes.
for these games, for the upcoming playoffs. No travel, no home court to combat.
Caruso
Triple, no.
misses the triple.
Patterson was there.
Patterson got the
Jackson on
rebound.
fly. George on the wing. Caruso
All right,
defends.
Paul George with the basketball. Oh, was looking for Reggie Cutting.
The Lakers
Hit his knee and out of bounds.
If you're Doc Rivers, you got to talk about these turnovers at half. 13 turnovers here.
Yep,
for the Clippers, and
TCOB,
yet
take
you're
care of
only down
basketball.
by 1. All about possessions.
You're going to take out Kawhi with his 16 minutes, his 19 points, and his 11 shots.
Yeah, and plus those 2 fouls. You don't want him to pick up that third
Exactly.
foul.
A couple players with 3. Marcus Morris. has
All right,
3.
Caruso
Zubac
brings
has
it up.
3, and 3 on Pat Beverly.
50
Wouldn't be
seconds.
surprised if Kawhi comes back in if there's stoppage here for that last possession.
LeBron, good
All right,
feed to
Caruso misses it.
Reggie Jackson.
Reggie brings it up.
Here comes Jackson. 9th year in the
Drives
NBA.
it.
I know.
Misses it.
Rebound
Come
by LeBron.
on.
Got 4.
LeBron drives. Got it blocked. There is a foul.
29 seconds to go.
Is that Paul George that they got for that foul right there, holding?
It is.
AD.
George picks it up. He's got 2. Now 3. That was the third on Paul George. He has 3 and Morris has 3.
Okay, think about this for Anthony Davis. He will have shot 13 free throws here in this first half. 13 of.
You gotta stop fouling this man. 13 free throws.
Against the Clippers back on March 8th, right before the league suspended play. A 30-point.
All right, Kawhi's back in.
By Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis made the first.
Halftime report from our TNT Arena in Atlanta with the award-winning Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Sir Charles, and Shaq. With 29.1 to play here in the second.
And misses it.
And retrieved by
Kawhi with the basketball brings it up. 23 seconds.
Kawhi Leonard.
About a 5-second difference.
We have up top Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James. Enough said.
2 MVP candidates going.
All right, Kawhi.
Leonard with the dance.
Top of the key. In the paint. Shoots it. Misses it.
Final seconds.
LeBron. And doesn't get it.
Can't get it off in time.
All right. Lakers take a 2-point lead at half.
This is statement
nice
defense.
Isn't that terrific?
It's statement defense right here. Like, I'll be here to see you. That is great defense there by LeBron.
We may see a historic matchup with these two in the finals.
That is crazy. It's a 2-point game at half. But hold on one quick second. Do got to make sure that all this is taken care of. All right, there we go. But I will I do got to go get some more water. I am out and take a quick little break and I will be right back. I will put on some music, so hopefully you guys can enjoy the some music. I'll be in the chat, though. So if you guys are still messaging, I'll definitely be messaging you back.
It's an LP.
What's going on, everybody? I am back. Troxel, yeah, the new mall owner puts on weird gigs now as our mall is a joke, LOL. I quit collecting back around 2007 when the card show quit coming. That's crazy. Yeah, I remember that card show. They quit? That's crazy. Oh, that's what's up. All right, hold on. I gotta get this stuff all reset up again. Alrighty, there we go. Oh, absolutely, Josh. And that's the way to really go.
It's an LP beat.
But I definitely want to say shout out to the 10 in the chat. You guys are awesome.
Watch your back. Hey, shoot him, knock him down. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, get us going.
Alrighty.
All
We
right,
are
to
back.
Orlando, and you see our halftime score. The Lakers on top of the Clippers, the top two teams in the Western Conference. Kevin Harlan with my partner, with my
You are out of control.
feel like a gold judge in the NHL.
All right.
We are
Zubac.
in the literal bubble. Here we go, starting the second half. Morris on top. Davis will try to defend.
Paul
after travel.
George,
Another
or
trouble. 14
sorry,
turnovers.
Marcus
And
Morris.
We talked about Doc addressing this at halftime. I mean, you've got to be very fortunate to only be down 2 points and shooting 42% from the field. But what's kept them in
All
the
right,
ball
still
game is
2-point
their
game.
defense, because the
Lakers
Lakers,
basketball.
they're only shooting 38%.
LeBron brings it up.
So LeBron's
Inbounded
out there
by
with
Danny Green.
and McGee, and they've got at the
All right.
guard, Caldwell
LeBron
Pope.
shoots
Here's
a
the
three,
LeBron, no.
misses.
will
McGee
get
misses.
another Canton.
Gets his own
They got
miss.
Zubac right
Danny
there.
Green
Couldn't chase it down. Green gets it.
drives it, shoots it,
And that's an offensive
and
foul.
an offensive foul.
Danny Green will pick it up.
What's going on, West Branch Ball?
He's won 2 championships in his
LeBron was set in
NBA
stone
career,
coming out of,
one with San
and after
Antonio,
watching
one with
Dwayne
Toronto,
in the
and his team in
NCAA
both
playoffs,
those
I
teams
was
guys facing
sold
tonight,
on, I was
Kawhi
sold
Leonard.
on both. I wanted Detroit to move up and
Marcus
get
Morris
Dwayne
on
versus
top of
Darko.
George.
Absolutely.
He'll switch.
Well, we had
He'll
all
go
those
back.
guys still on the
Defense 8 to
block.
5. Got 3 in
All
front
right,
of the
Paul George for 3. Clippers take a 1-point lead. 11 minutes.
play 8 regular season games to determine.
All right, Anthony Davis.
In danger of losing number 1, but the Clippers only with a game-and-a-half lead on number 3 seed Denver, driving, spinning.
Zubac. Oh, there's a foul.
There's a Laker foul.
Well, great defense there by the Clippers here.
Hey, don't hate, brother. Go
Morris
blue.
goes down, but look at the weak side help there by Zubac to come over and
All right,
block
all
the
right, West
shot
Branch
there
ball.
and
Definitely
foul
check that
on
out.
McGee with the swipe down to the face.
So the Clippers enjoying their first
All right,
lead tonight. They
we got
trail
Reggie
by
Jackson
13
with the
points
basketball.
back in the
Gives it to
first
Zubac. Gave it up to Paul George.
half. Here comes George. There's
And
an
another offensive
and
foul.
that
Can you
is
guys
on
stop?
Zubac. He's got 4.
Oh my God!
Original second-round draft choice by the Lakers.
We may see some extended minutes for Noah here. With Zubac picking up his 4th.
LeBron into
All right,
Boy, 2 guys
out of
right
bounds,
there.
Lakers.
Zubac went up, and Leonard was right there. The claw.
Well, we saw the great defense by LeBron at the end of that first half on Kawhi Leonard, and now Kawhi trying to return the favor here defensively.
All right, LeBron inbounds it. Anthony Davis shoots it. Misses an air ball. Rebounded by Paul George. Reggie Jackson loses it. Caldwell Pope, coast to coast, misses it. And that's an offensive foul.
Back there of Kawhi. A lot of contact there.
Anthony Davis picks up the foul.
Yep, Anthony Davis picks up
Number
the
2 on
foul.
him. McGee's got 3.
It's a 1-point Clippers lead.
Also got 3 on
10-10
Danny
remaining in the
Green,
third.
and 3 on Dwight Howard, who's only played 8 minutes.
How about this if you're the Clippers? 16 turnovers and you're up 1 against the number 1 team in the Western Conference in the Lakers.
Reggie Jackson brings it up.
Lakers have missed their last 9 shots. Clippers
Screen
trying
by
to chip
Zubac.
away.
Zubac went up for it and gets fouled. Goes to the free throw line for 2.
And with the shove and the foul, with about 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter, Kentavious Caldwell Pope will pick
What
it up.
in the world happened
He's
to
got
the...
2.
Hold on, guys.
They go for Zubac. Right there at the doorstep on it, what appeared to be a perfect pass. And he couldn't finish. Then McGee finds Caldwell Pope on the fly.
Oh
and a
my goodness.
foul off
Why
that
is
baseline.
it doing this? Hold on, you guys.
So he picks it up. Reggie Jackson will pick up the foul for the Clippers.
Clippers foul number 1, Reggie Jackson.
You got to put that in. You got to finish that if you're the big fella.
Taking Caldwell Pope, 2 shots.
He hadn't been practicing all that much. We weren't sure if he was going to play, and he just got in the bubble Saturday. At the free throw line is Caldwell Pope. Let's take a look at the upcoming national TV schedule. Friday, NBA TV. Grizzlies against the Blazers. Important game in the Western Conference, 4 Eastern. Then on ESPN tomorrow night, it's the Celtics and Bucks. A beauty there. Rockets and Mavericks, another great one. That's tomorrow night on ESPN. For more information, go to NBA.com. That's a 3 outside. No good by Marcus Morris. Here comes LeBron. Only 2 of 11.
All right, there we go.
James Rusty. Here comes Green.
All right, Danny
3.
Green.
Rebound off
In and
the
out.
Zubac.
Zubac with the rebound.
Throws it in. Here comes
Reggie Jackson brings it up. Paul George shoots a 3 and got it.
2 triples for PG-13 here in this third quarter. He's up to 17 points.
3-point lead, the biggest for the Clippers. Here comes Green, the cutting McGee. A lot of congestion inside. Ricochets
All right, Paul
free.
George
Here
brings it
comes
up.
George uncovered 3. Bucket. Nice shot by
Got
George.
it. Paul George.
Taken by the Lakers. The Clippers.
All right, I do got to mute the game audio as we have a timeout. Absolutely, Jorge. Paul George is on fire. We didn't trade Reggie Jackson. We cut Reggie Jackson, and he signed with the Clippers. We did that once. We traded Andre Drummond. We cut Reggie Jackson. We cut also Markieff Morris. I believe Markieff Morris went to the Lakers as his brother, once a former Detroit Piston. Marcus Morris is with the Clippers. Yes. It is not anymore the Grand Rapids Drive. It is I think the Wayne State Drive or something like that. But yeah, they're playing at Wayne State University now. Wow, Josh, that's awesome. And Alonzo Mourning, first set of paid autos from a card company. What's going on, Arku? Says Paul George is killing it. Absolutely. Hey, that's facts, West Branch Ball. That's probably one of the worst trades in NBA history, as well as drafting Darko to make it the worst draft pick in Detroit history. You pass up on Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony, and Chris Bosh. But that's why I still got to represent. Yeah, that's true. We did get a ring before LeBron did. Yeah, Arku, we all know the Drummond trade was atrocious. Oh, absolutely. I love that Troy Weaver signing. What's going on, Chris? Welcome back, brother.
On TNT, fans can participate.
Alrighty, we are back.
The NBA app, NBA.com, and Twitter. Fans can tap on team logos to digitally cheer for their team. And they are doing it here in the building in the Disney Complex in Orlando, Florida tonight. Anthony Davis with the move.
All right, Anthony Davis misses. Got McGee, gave it out to Danny Green. No good. Rebounded by Reggie Jackson. Brings it up the court.
Georgia's got 20. Kawhi's got 19.
Kawhi. Screen by Zubac. Was looking for Zubac. But kick ball.
It was at 14 seconds anyway. The Lakers tonight, Reg, are shooting 31%.
Oh, wow. That's crazy,
LeBron,
Chris.
2 of 11. Davis, 4
Because
of
we're in the
13.
third quarter.
Clippers are shooting 44% from the floor so far.
Talked about both of these teams being excellent at both ends of
All
the
right,
floor.
Paul George with the basketball.
Here in game one, and another turnover
Had it stolen.
by the Clippers.
Another turnover indeed.
17 here.
17 turnovers, but only 9 points by the Lakers. 9 turnovers by LA, but 17 points by the Clippers.
17.
The Lakers pay on their miscues as Patrick Beverly getting ready to check in here. Paul George.
All right, Paul George
had
sits.
those 3
Patrick
quick
Beverly
threes
set
here.
to come in.
But now picked up his 4th foul here, so interesting to see if Doc's going to bring him back here at the end of this third
All right,
quarter.
KCP to LeBron.
Here is LeBron, like we said, 2 of 11, 6 points. Dueling outside, working on Morris.
Stolen by Kawhi.
Rejected
Oh.
inside by James on the pass.
All right, Reggie
Jackson, Beverly has come in, but this is Jackson.
goes coast to coast, misses the reverse. Danny Green brings it up.
On the move, thought for 3, back
Got it to LeBron.
4 minutes gone in the third. Anthony Davis against Morris. With the shot clock at 8.
Oh.
Inside the lane, which had all kinds of
There we go. Kawhi with the steal.
Kawhi Leonard. By Caldwell Pope around.
Oh, there we go. Got a jam by Zubac.
Nice pass.
Yeah, but how about the big man running the floor here for the Clippers? Zubac's doing it and getting it done.
All right,
at both
Anthony
ends of the
Davis
floor here.
to LeBron. LeBron was looking for Anthony Davis. There is a foul.
May have gone on Marcus Morris.
Marcus Morris with the
LeBron comes
foul.
over to help here, and miscommunication. JaVale McGee a little bit late. Running in transition. Zubac with the easy putback.
Marcus Morris just picked up his 4th personal
All right,
foul
Chris, you
for
have
the
a blessed
Clippers,
night,
and
brother.
checking in JaMychal Green. He also
Appreciate
arrived
that.
late. The Clippers kind of all over the place. They had 3 players leave, 2 of which aren't here because they're still in quarantine.
All right, LeBron set to
Montrezl Harrell
inbound.
And Lou Williams. And
All right,
Green got here
KCP
late. Zubac
back to
had
LeBron.
COVID. He had to
Screen by
arrive
McGee.
less than a week ago, went through quarantine.
LeBron back out to the 3. 5 on the shot clock.
Watching James in the shot clock.
Drives and turned it over.
Davis could not get the low
Clippers
pass from James.
basketball going
Sloppy
back
third
down the
quarter
sideline.
here for the Lakers. There's 4 turnovers here in this 3rd quarter alone for the Lakers.
I know the Lakers thought they could use these weeks before the playoffs to get.
All right,
the
Patrick
rotation
Beverly
set,
gives out to
especially
Kawhi.
Beverly and Rondo. 3.
Shoots a 3 and got it.
Beautiful
Woo!
shot from outside. Leonard with 22.
All right, there is a timeout. 7:05 remaining in the 3rd. It's 66-55. Jorge, absolutely. It's all about LeBron and also Anthony Davis. If you shut both of those guys down, they have really nothing. Where the Clippers, they can hit you off the bench or hit you on with the starters. You know, yeah, they do have Kawhi and Paul George. That's their superstars. With, battling LeBron James and Anthony Davis. But they got a deeper bench, and I love that. You know, that reminds me of the Detroit Pistons in 04. Wow, Bates is going to East Lansing? I tell you guys what, though, I can't wait for that Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. fight. That is going to be exciting. Oh, Tillman's coming back for his senior season? That's huge. Yeah, that fight's going to be lit. Like, that is going to be a fun fight. Yeah, that's true. Clippers do have a better coach. Oh, absolutely. Wow, you think Wisconsin's going to finish as the 1 seed?
Get ball! Get ball! Oh my God! Oh my God! Derrn!
State Farm Audio is just right there.
All right, Anthony Davis to LeBron. LeBron shoots a 3 and got the triple to fall.
From the field for the Lakers in 14 tries. And they had not made one from the field going back to the
All right, Patrick Beverly got it to Kawhi.
Here comes Kawhi. Thought about 3.
Got it to Patrick Beverly.
Is in. Caruso is in there. Davis, Pope, and they've
Got it to Zubac. Back to Beverly. Beverly drives. Shoots it. Got it blocked. And a 24-second violation.
They were trying to get the ball down low on that switch.
Oh, my God.
With Caruso trying to guard Kawhi Leonard. So let's see if the Lakers can go on a little run here. Nice defensive effort to start this third quarter by the Clippers.
Yeah, it looks like LeBron's a little bit tired.
Look
at this.
Oh, an alley-oop finish by Anthony Davis.
Davis now with 22, Reggie leading the Lakers and tying the 22 of Kawhi Leonard.
Well, nice little
All right, Kawhi brings it up.
Timeout by Frank Vogel in the
It's a
Lakers
6-point game, 66-60. Clippers lead. 6 minutes remaining. Kawhi misses it. LeBron with the rebound, brings it up. Patrick Beverly.
And it's out of bounds. Shot clock at 19. Poked it away.
Out of bounds off Beverly. Lakers ball still.
Throw it to the square. Let that size and length finish it.
Zubac's checking out. Patterson will check in. Shaman in the game for the Clippers. Green remains. Beverly out there.
All right, Anthony Davis gives it up to LeBron. LeBron to Kuzma. Kuzma traveled.
1 too many steps.
6 turnovers for the Lakers here alone in this third quarter.
13 for the game. Clippers have turned it over 18 times.
All right,
Turnovers
5:46.
have been a problem, though, as we know, for the LA Clippers. Approaching 5.5 to go here in the third.
All right, Kawhi with the basketball.
Early tonight, Utah had a come-from-behind win over the New Orleans Pelicans.
Kawhi drives it. Backs down Anthony Davis. All right. Beverly pump fakes. Got fouled for 3.
And a foul. Anthony Davis will pick up the foul. He's got 3.
And you got to give Patrick Beverly that. Shot clock running down. What a beautiful pump fake here by Beverly. And then
goes to the free throw line for
just
3.
goes for it and picks up the foul. 3 free throws here for Beverly.
66% free throw shooter is Patrick Beverly. 2-time all defensive selection in the NBA and 1-time second-round selection by the Los Angeles Lakers.
A little bit, Jorge.
Off the line right now. Tonight,
I mean, it's a little bit slower than what it was before.
But the rest of this
But
here, when they've been completely healthy,
you know, it's not,
only 11 games all season for this Clippers.
You know, halfway
team,
through
and they've gone 10-1
3
with a full
quarters.
complement of players.
Yeah, and only 13 bench points. Remember,
You know, we're at
this Clipper
67 to
team
60.
leads the
Usually
NBA
that's
in
the
bench points
halftime
at
score.
51. But remember, 38 of those 51s
All
not
right.
in uniform tonight for Doc Rivers.
So he gets 2 out of 3.
Here comes Caruso.
All right, LeBron with the basketball. Gave it up to Anthony Davis. Back to Caruso. Caruso drives it. And fouled by Jermichael. Oh, no, blocking foul on Patrick Beverly.
Clippers foul number 21, Patrick Beverly, is 4th.
That's 4 now for Beverly.
That's huge. He's going to have to go to the bench.
4 for Paul George.
Shooting 2, Alex Caruso.
Here's Caruso at the line. First ever 2-way contract player for this Laker franchise, and that has been a wonderful thing.
All right, Caruso makes the first.
The race for Kia NBA Rookie of the Year is heating up, and NBA TV has you covered with the best highlights from Ja Morant, Zion Williamson, and the young stars vying for the award. Tune into Kia NBA Rookie of the Year debate 2020, Friday on NBA TV.
And he makes them both.
NBA app.
Well, I got to ask
It's a
you,
6-point
is
game.
there really a debate this year?
5:10 remaining in the
We do,
third.
but I don't think it's a debate.
No,
Kawhi
19
with
games
basketball.
until tonight's 20th game of the season for Williamson. And he almost didn't play tonight because he had missed time.
Shamit for three, misses. Kuzma with the rebound, brings it up.
There's so many good ones, though, aren't there?
Kendrick Nunn.
Gives up to Anthony Davis.
Brandon Clark outside. There's a shot. Dion Waiters in the
Dion Waiters misses the three. Patrick Beverly brings it up. Gives up to Shamit. Shamit for three. No good. Rebound by Caruso. Caruso brings it up.
Rebounding the game, tied 28 apiece. Kuzma. Green coming out. 4.5 to play in the third.
Kuzma, step back, got it to Caruso. Caruso wide open with the lay-in.
And the Lakers have come back to within 4.
All right, there is a timeout. I do have to mute the game audio. Oh, yeah, both teams do look disorganized. There's a lot of turnovers in this game. You know, if you want to win a championship, you have to TCOB, also known as take care of the basketball. You do those few things and, you know, you put yourself in a great position. Sports isn't the same without fans at all. Yeah, but I mean they're doing their thing. I mean I kind of like the little thing that, you know, gives them a makeshift fan base. It's a little digital, but you know, you would think with all the money that they do make, they would put some high quality cash into it. Hey, that's facts. All right, we are back.
That this is a very unique setting for players, coaches, executives, and for broadcasters. But it's great to have basketball back with a very strong.
All right, 4-point game, 68-64, 4:20 left in the third quarter.
Powerful, passionate words.
Reggie Jackson brings it up.
NBA players, the NBA family, very much dedicated to social justice.
And continue to push the message as well, Kevin.
Shot clock is at 5.
Reggie Jackson, step back. Off iron, Dion Waiters with the rebound. Rushes up the court. Passes back to Contavious Caldwell-Pope to Caruso. Got it to Kuzma. Kuzma drives it. Double team. Pass it out to KCP to Dion Waiters. Drives it. Passes it out to Caruso, who misses. Got his own miss. Dion Waiters sets it up. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Shoots a three. Dion Waiters misses off the front iron. Rebounded by Reggie Jackson, who brings it up the court.
Where does the offense come for the Clippers? No Paul George.
Patterson with the basketball.
No Kawhi Leonard on the floor here. Let's see if Reggie Jackson.
All right, Reggie Jackson.
Experience on the floor here along with Patterson here for the Clippers.
Shot clock at 2. Kicks it outside.
JaMychal Green hits it for 3. Let's go.
JaMychal Green. Late in the shot clock, back up to a 7-point advantage for the Clippers, who trailed by 13 in the first half to the Lakers.
All right, Anthony Davis got fouled by JaMychal Green.
That was that James Harden move, right? As he tried to come up and in, and foul was called on the Clips.
A lot of ball watching there by Caruso. He forgot about Green. He can knock down that shot.
Yeah, this third quarter has been bad. All right, Anthony Davis makes the first.
Anthony Davis at the line. His first right there, and he's been pretty good at the free throw line tonight, hasn't he? Huh?
13 of 14.
That's pretty good.
Anthony Davis with 22
active he's
points,
been.
5 for 14
23
shooting
points for
with 4
AD. He
rebounds.
had 14 points in the first quarter, 20 in
And he
the
makes them
first half.
both.
Drains the second one.
71-66,
It's a
2:45
5-point game.
remaining in the third. Clippers with the
Exactly what we
basketball.
expected.
Reggie
Yeah,
Jackson
these
brings
two
it up.
between number 1 and number 2, and the rivals in Los Angeles.
Here comes Jackson, originally drafted by Oklahoma
JaMychal Green
State.
with the screen. Reggie with the drive. Got a stolen by Kuzma.
The rookie is on him, Amir Coffey. His dad played in the NBA. His dad also played at the University of Minnesota. Here's
All right, Kuzma with the basketball. Got it to Anthony Davis, who shoots the 3 and got the triple to fall. 69-71. Clippers with only a 2-point advantage with 2 left remaining in the third quarter. Shamet drives up and under, no good. Rebounded by Anthony Davis, who brings it up.
27 points.
Do everything.
He does it all, doesn't he? Kuzma thought 3.
Kuzma with the basketball.
Came out shooting 3s tonight.
Deion Waiters drives.
Kicks it out.
KCP. Anthony Davis with another triple back to back.
Got a shootout going here in Orlando.
That 3 puts the Lakers up by 1. And
All right,
3
Lakers
remain.
72, Clippers
It's a
71.
17-5 run by the Lakers. Patterson. Coffey got it.
Coffee for 3.
His second career 3. He came
All
in
right,
1 of 7 from
Clippers
three-point
up
territory
2.
into tonight.
Clippers 10 of 24 from downtown.
Kuzma
and
with the
you've got
basketball gives up to
Lakers
Anthony
6
Davis.
of 23.
Gives it to Deion Waiters.
Waiters with the move,
Drives
double
it,
on the
lays
play.
it in.
Pretty play
Tied
by
ball
Deion
game.
Waiters.
How steady
1
has
minute
he been
remaining
off the
in the
bench here
third.
for Frank Vogel and the Lakers here. Not a lot of gamesmanship lost here by
Reggie Jackson
Jackson has it on top
to
of
JaMychal
that
Green
zone
for
three.
3 and gets the triple to go.
Now the 3-point
We're getting a shootout. We're getting a shootout, fellas. Let's go.
11 made by the Clippers.
All right, Anthony Davis with the basketball shoots the 3 off the iron. Shamet with the rebound brings it up. Shoots the 3 himself off iron. All right, Caruso with the rebound brings it up the court. KCP with the basketball guarded by Shamet. All right, Anthony Davis. Shoots it and gets it over Patterson.
words to the Clipper bench telling them there's no way.
4 seconds, 3 seconds. Reggie Jackson shoots it. Travels. 1.3 remaining in the third.
32nd point. He was hitting threes and looking good doing it.
Well, not only is he doing it at the offensive end, but he's changing shots at the defensive end and then swing, corner 3. And then just face a mid-range game and using that length to pull up for the 18-footer.
7 years in New Orleans, first season with the
All right,
Lakers.
1.3
Reeled by
remaining.
LeBron. Here's a second to play in the third. It's Caruso. Caldwell Pope. Good if it
Caldwell
goes,
Pope
and it grazes
off the front iron
That's
and no
the end of
good.
3.
All right. That is the end of 3. It's 77 Clippers, 76 Lakers. Well, let me fix this stuff again. All right, there we go. Bring back the chat. So let me know who you guys got heading into the fourth. Lakers with a 1-point deficit to the Clippers. Clippers bench will come out and drill the Lakers in the fourth. All right, Jorge, let's go. All right. Yeah, I do hope that the Clippers win this game.
Clippers on top.
All right.
Lakers led by 13. Clips have led by 11. LeBron James and other prominent black athletes and entertainers started More Than a Vote, an organization aimed at countering voter suppression and projecting and protecting African Americans' voting rights. The group includes Trae Young, Draymond Green, Skylar Diggins-Smith, Udonis Haslem, and Caron Butler. Moments ago, our Jared Greenberg caught up with the Laker coach, Frank Vogel.
Well, Coach Vogel, isn't just as simple as when Anthony Davis gets that hot, you just let him go?
Yeah, we had obviously.
All right, Caruso with basketball.
Guy gets going
Got
like
to
that, you
LeBron.
ride the hot hand.
Caruso shoots it from the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Paul George.
Yeah, it's unusual. It's different. It's quiet. There's no crowd, but we're making our own energy.
Out of bounds. Lakers basketball.
Clippers put it out there. Let's take you a look.
Another Clippers turnover.
The Clippers. George back out there. Joakim Noah's on the floor. Shamet remains. Patterson.
All right, Caruso brings it up.
Top of the defense is Reggie Jackson. Here comes James. Got it from Howard.
All right, LeBron with the basketball.
With Waiters and Kuzma. That sets the floor. Starting the fourth between the Clippers and the Lakers, the top two teams in the Western Conference. Noah picks up the foul.
Yeah, but how do the Clippers start this third quarter with a turnover?
Dang.
20 turnovers now.
I see that West Branch ball. That's crazy.
James open triple.
All right, LeBron off the iron.
But only 11 points for the Lakers.
LeBron has gone 3 of 13 for the game. 9 points. 5 assists, 7 rebounds.
All right.
Jackson.
Reggie Jackson wide open for 3. Off the iron. Rebounded by Dion Waiters. Brings it up the court.
This is the fourth and final meeting between these two. Clippers have won 2 of the 3. Waiters inside.
And Waiters with the lay-in. It's a 1-point advantage.
Here now. 4 of 8 and 8 points.
Lakers Nation up 1.
And he was unwanted. Miami traded him after he'd been suspended. Down goes
Got Reggie
Noah.
Jackson with the basketball.
Good to see the 35-year-old
Got to Shamet. Shamet shoots the 3. Off the iron. Rebounded by LeBron. Brings it up the court.
James the other way. Jackson is there. LeBron, Howard. And trying to get
Oh,
free.
foul.
Grabs him.
Joakim Noah.
That's Joakim Noah, who picks up his 4th.
All right, Dwight Howard going to the free throw line.
Howard is 34. That's a lot of basketball.
It is.
Yeah, Vogel shouldn't be the coach.
When Joakim Noah was with Chicago, and they were in their heyday.
Oh my! And with Derrick Rose.
And the way he would pass when he was atop the key, Reggie, and facilitate and play that defense. There's Howard hitting the first free throw.
More importantly, how great he was at passing the basketball in that system.
There goes Joakim, who has been around the block a little bit, as we know. 13th year out of the University of Florida. Chicago 9 years. Knicks for a couple. Memphis for 1. And here is Dwight Howard. with another shot at the line.
And he misses it.
Lane violation.
Lane, boy, you don't see that very often, do you?
What?
And I think it was Patterson who jumped in early.
Oh my God!
Patterson jumped in.
Do you see this call?
Well, yeah,
That happens all the time.
so here once again at the
All right, another free throw for Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard. And like we mentioned before, just 49% from the stripe.
And that ball still don't lie.
Howard, of course, had some great years here in Orlando.
All right, Patrick Beverly brings it up.
So these are a familiar city for him in center. Here's Pat Beverly in the game. Not sure how much he was going to play.
All right,
tonight.
Paul George back to Patrick Beverly. Beverly for three. Got it to drop.
I think both of these teams in the second half are starting to let it go from downtown.
James and Patterson there, and Howard a nice screen. 2
LeBron.
minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Lakers, Clippers, Dion Waiters, triple.
Waiters got the triple to fall.
He's in double figures now off the bench here.
It's a 2-point game.
Vogel in the Lakers.
He's a career
Patrick Beverly with the basketball, brings it up the court.
35% in his career from three. And maybe find a new
Paul
offensive
George
break
back
if
to
he can
Patrick
keep him in
Beverly.
position with Bradley and
9 on the shot clock.
6 to fire.
Patrick Beverly shoots the three, misses. Dwight Howard with the rebound. LeBron James brings it up the court.
Man in the NBA. Career high 10 a game for him. Tonight with 6.
LeBron drives it, kicks it out to Kuzma. Kuzma for three, and got the triple to fall.
LeBron James in the dribble penetration.
Boy, back and forth we've gone. Lakers led by 13. Clippers went up by 11.
All right, we got a timeout. 85 Lakers, 80 Clippers. 9:02 remains in the ball game. LA beating LA. What's going on, Derek? Yep, Joakim Noah is on the Clippers. Tigers lead the MLB with the most runs from a home run. That's what's up. Really, Jorge? That's actually interesting. Yeah, tomorrow's games I got, I believe is at 6:30 start. Yep, 6:30 starting tomorrow with the Boston Celtics at the Milwaukee Bucks, followed by the Houston Rockets at the Dallas Mavericks at 9 o'clock tomorrow. On Saturday, I got 4 games I'll be doing. At 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be doing the Miami Heat and Denver Nuggets. At 3:30 will be the Utah Jazz and Oklahoma City Thunder. At 6 p.m., I'll be doing the New Orleans Pelicans and the Los Angeles Clippers. And to end the night, I'll be doing the 8:30 p.m. game, the Lakers at the Toronto Raptors. On Sunday, my day starts at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the Portland Trailblazers at the Boston Celtics, followed by at 8:30 the Milwaukee Bucks at the Houston Rockets. And that will conclude my weekend. What's going on, MicroMike? If you guys haven't heard the news, he is the newest member for the Detroit Lions on Chat Sports. It's a huge accomplishment and proud of him, man.
But a late call, foul on Dwight Howard, kind of knocking the hands of Zubats off right there, picking up the foul, Dwight Howard for the Lakers.
Clippers have got George
All right,
and Leonard
85-80, 9:02, Lakers by 5.
Davis is still on the bench. 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The bench,
Clippers
by the way,
basketball.
the Lakers has outscored
Paul
the
George
top
brings
scorers
it up.
in the NBA of the Clippers by 3 so far. Of course, as we
Gives
know,
it to Kawhi.
Hill not here. Williams not here. Neither playing. George.
Paul George to Patrick Beverly. Patrick Beverly gave it to Zubac. Zubac to Marcus Morris. Shoot it! Shoot it!
Puts up a shot short and a travel. Another one. Another turnover.
Oh my God!
This is a restart, right? This is a new season. This is very much like an exhibition game. Again, your defense is going to be ahead of your offense.
All right, Dwight Howard to LeBron. LeBron for 3 and got the triple to fall.
And the Laker lead is back up to 8. LeBron's got
88 to 80. 8:20 remaining.
22 for Leonard, 20 for George. Here's
Paul George to Zubac. Zubac.
collapsing on him is James.
Did he travel first? That's close. Look at LeBron. He is begging for it.
Gene Sternator just texted me during the halftime and said LeBron didn't travel in the first half.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
going to get back.
Didn't he retire?
I trust Gene with my life.
Okay.
Also, the head coach of the Cowboys texted at halftime too, Mike McCarthy. He's enjoying this one. Here comes I think everyone's enjoying.
All right, Kawhi with the basketball.
Yes.
Leonard 2, no.
Hits the front iron. Deion Waiters gave it to Danny Green, and Danny Green for 3.
And the Lakers have gone up by 11.
And almost another careless turnover by the Clippers there, just inbounding the
6 of 15.
All right, Kawhi.
Here comes the drive by George.
Paul George.
Inside the paint. Goes outside.
Patrick Beverly.
Waiters out of bounds it goes. And
Clippers
shot
basketball.
The
4.3
Lakers
remaining
run a
on the
17-3
shot clock.
run.
and getting it done primarily from the three-point line.
JaMychal Green checks back in.
7.5
Zubac
go.
to the
Zubac
bench.
is gone.
Here's the small lineup here for the Clippers.
Yes. And they've tried a little bit more of this when they put now Marcus Morris at the center.
To switch everything defensively.
Do you like that when they go small? I mean, they're so interchangeable on, on the Clipper
They
team.
can get away with that with Anthony Davis being on the bench here for the Clippers, and looks like he's getting ready to check.
Oh,
back
my
in.
bad, Mike.
Look at George. Boy, he took that
Paul
one with
George
30 and
for the
Paul's got
jam.
22.
MicroMike says I'm a partner of Chat Sports. My bad.
He's got Leonard on him. Howard with the screen. Fighting through is Leonard. Shot clock down to 9.
LeBron James with the basketball.
Now they got Green out there.
Drives
LeBron
it.
takes it right to him.
Gives it
Gets
to
out
Danny Green. Danny Green for 3 off the iron.
LeBron. And
Looks
we've
like a
got
loose ball
inside.
foul.
Is that on JaMychal Green? No, maybe
Oh.
not.
Oh, they're going to call that on Dwight Howard?
On Dwight Howard.
Oh, offensive foul.
Players were looking around like, who'd they call that on? It's on Dwight. 7:05 left in this one. 5 now on Howard. He'll leave. And Anthony Davis will check back in the game. Davis has been spectacular. 32 for the game. 20 in the first half. Here comes Paul George.
All right, Paul George.
Last season with Oklahoma City averaged 28 points a game. 3.
Patrick Beverly. Patrick Beverly for 3. Let's go.
13 of 31 from downtown now for the Clippers. 42%.
Beverly's got 10 points. 10 points on 6 shots. LeBron's got 12 points on 14 shots.
Deion Waiters shoots the 3 off the iron. Rebounded by Kyle Kuzma for 3.
Lakers have found the stroke. Their lead is 9. They led earlier by 13 and trailed by 11.
16 for Kuzma off the bench.
All right, Kawhi to Patrick Beverly. Oh, got him. Woo! All right, let's go.
The battle of LA is real, right? None of these teams want to give an inch, and they're both trying to make statements.
All right,
against
Anthony
one
Davis
another.
with the basketball. Got to LeBron. LeBron for 3. Off the back heel. Got his own miss. And missed the lay-in.
JaMychal Green, Kawhi Leonard, Morris 3.
Marcus Morris misses it. Kuzma with the basketball.
40% for the Lakers, 42% for the Clippers. 11 threes.
All right, timeout, Lakers.
13 for the Clippers. Back in.
Yeah, I think so too, Arku. I definitely think that. Yeah, I don't like, what do you call it, the head coach of the Houston Rockets, Mike D'Antoni. Completely destroyed the Phoenix Suns. They don't have Eric Gordon. Oh, absolutely, Mike.
Caldwell Pope, who gets it outside.
All
for
right,
Davis.
we're back.
He's got 32. LeBron's got a double-double, 22 apiece from Leonard and from George. Shot clock was low. Here comes George. The turnover by the
All right,
Lakers.
Paul George brings it up.
21 turnovers by the Clippers. George driving into Green, the collision into Davis, and that is a foul on Anthony Davis.
This is so close right here because you're wondering if Anthony Davis had slid over. Paul George had his head down. Remember in the first half, that was an offensive foul when Kawhi Leonard went into Anthony Davis.
At the free throw line is Paul George. 5:07 to play in the game. The third score tonight for the LA Lakers with 16 points is Kyle Kuzma. And you know, Jared, we were talking before, if he can become that third star on this team, it would really benefit the Lakers.
All right, Paul George at the free throw line.
You're down at Orlando with so much more confidence than he did to start the regular season, because you'll recall when he was with USA Basketball, he injured his ankle.
Misses the first.
All of training camp and about the first 2 months of the regular season. He didn't shoot the ball very well. He credited that to the fact
appreciate
that
that,
while his
Mike.
ankle was injured, he really could only shoot from a chair, and he just didn't get his wind up, and he didn't get the good feel of the basketball.
Paul George shooting the
4
second.
months off. He's healthy. He's had
And misses them both.
camp getting ready for the bubble that he.
Oh my God!
Kuzma with the lay-in.
Speed for two.
Kuzma last year, he had 29 20-plus games. This
All
year,
right,
because of
Kawhi
injuries,
brings it up.
Jared was talking about only 8.
Gives it up to Paul George. Back to Kawhi.
Here in game 1 of the restart.
Look at Kawhi's spin. It's out of bounds. It will be the Clippers ball. Watch
All right,
Caruso.
Clippers
Yeah, but if you're
basketball
Doc,
still.
How does this happen? This can't happen.
Jackson will inbound.
All right, Paul George drives it, gives it up to Marcus Morris, shoots it, in and out, rebounded by Anthony Davis. Caruso brings it up.
Anthony Davis, he's got 7 with his 32 points.
9-point game, 4:25 remaining in the ball game.
Watch the defense of Jackson. Back to AD.
Anthony Davis, in and out.
Picked up by Morris.
Marcus
Versus
Morris
4 to play in
to
this
Kawhi.
one. Here comes Kawhi Leonard. Screen by Green. Danny Green's got the defense. 3.
Kawhi hits it for 3. Let's go.
0 of 8 from 3, and since they've gone 14 of 25.
All right, 6-point ball game.
The great equalizer in this game, especially now.
KCP
teams are spreading the floor.
Gives it to AD. Back to KCP. Out of bounds.
And it is off the
Clippers basketball. Let's go.
Yeah, they're saying it hit the back of the stanchion.
It did hit the bottom of the backboard. Let's see here. They're going to review it, I believe. They're going to take a look. Scott Foster will go over to the official scores table. And one of the nice benefits of this new setup.
Oh, man, we should have kept a whole lot of
Time
people.
out the challenge, the out of bounds play. We've done with mandatory, so we're going to come back.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
All right, there is some copyright music I got to mute it for. They're going to review that play. Oh, I liked him in Detroit, too. He was a nice little 3-and-D guy.
clock will be reset to 3:51. It'll be Clipper ball side out.
All right, Clippers ball, side out.
So Clipper ball. Unsuccessful challenge. Are you saying I was saying State Farm?
Well, I was going to say, if you're trying to get more money for the company, it's not going to work. They agree to a price. It's not every time you say the name. We're not like you can't just ching, 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 ching. You can't do that.
I'm a company man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm a company man.
I can see that.
I'm trying to get my house and auto all taken care of. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
All right, Kawhi Leonard brings it up to court.
A little bit before, one of the spokespersons for State Farm. Here comes Kawhi.
Drives it out of bounds, but there's a foul.
Was slapping inside, will pick up the foul for the Los Angeles Lakers. 3.5 to go.
All right, foul on KCP.
So a 6-point deficit for the Clippers, who led by 11 after the Clippers trailed by 13. So here is Kawhi at the
All right, Kawhi gets the first.
Stay tuned later tonight for Inside.
It's a 5-point game.
Kia, with a special guest appearance from Kevin Hart.
I know I got to put a pencil in my ear now. All right, got them both. 4-point game. 3:35 remaining in the ball game.
A lot of time off for you.
Caruso to LeBron.
James away from the ball. Green is trying to hold his ground, and there's a down player in Caruso. It's going to go on Green.
All right, Jermichael Green
Jermichael
with the
Green
foul.
will pick it up. He came in the deal with Memphis last season.
I know, Vashy's hilarious on that one.
Caruso to inbound. Shooting in the
Trox
game,
looks
the
like a
Lakers
skinny
are
Matt
shooting
Patricia.
totally 39%. Clippers are shooting 42%.
Caruso
Shot clock
drives it.
by Caruso with the tie for
Got
the foul.
fouled.
Well, he takes it fearlessly inside that lane and picked up the fouls. He's going to the rack.
Everyone's concentrating.
What's going on,
LeBron
Super
and
Gaming?
AD, and
How's it going?
Caruso has made some very nice plays here in this fourth quarter.
Alex Caruso, who is from
All right, Caruso
College
has
Station,
6 points.
Texas, went to Texas A&M, undrafted player, and fanning on the first
Hey,
free throw.
appreciate that, Super Gaming. Thank you for joining the family. You're definitely an
Well,
MVP,
if the
brother.
Lakers go on to win tonight, LeBron James would move past Kobe Bryant in all-time regular season wins to 9th all-time.
All right, Caruso got them both.
Kobe earlier in scoring and Michael Jordan earlier in this season to become number 3 all-time in scoring. LeBron, and he's now defending Kawhi.
All right, Kawhi
And they
with
don't
basketball.
switch, they stay on their respective guys, and here comes LeBron. And that is a foul as Kawhi lost balance, and LeBron will pick up the foul.
All right,
Delay
LeBron
of
with the
game as
foul.
well for the Lakers.
Hold on. From my standpoint,
LeBron over there pleading
from
his
that
case
aspect of
to
it.
Scott Foster.
This is a Lakers home game, so you can just imagine if we were in Staples Center, Reg, and
Oh, yeah.
what the crowd would be doing.
All right,
now.
Kawhi Leonard at the free throw line.
That's the element we're all trying to get used to.
This is the free throw.
There is no such thing as home court. That's what makes the beauty of this.
So it's like a laboratory, isn't it? When you think about the setting and
Who's playing harder,
no
who's playing
traveling,
well.
right? No traveling. Think about a team like the Philadelphia 76ers, who were so dominant at home, yet
Terrible on the road.
Staggered on the road,
Yeah.
and what something like this means. No travel, same bed for weeks or months. It depends on how far you go. Get used to a routine.
All right, splits the pair.
Kawhi makes it a 4-point game. Here's a quick three. Pope, no. Rebound, tapped around, picked up.
All right, rebounded by Marcus Morris.
Danny Green's got
Andre Robertson is pretty good.
Grew up in Philadelphia. There's a drive, Kawhi. Dumps it on the wing. Picked up by Jackson. Into JaMychal Green.
JaMychal Green rejected.
LeBron the other way with 12 points.
LeBron with the basketball.
I'm LeBron. I'm putting my head down. See if he can pick up a cheap one here.
Away from the ball. Looks like
all right, there's a
JaMychal
foul.
Green trying to stop the motion of Anthony Davis. The foul will go on the 30-year-old Green. He's got 5.
That's for JaMychal Green, and that's for me.
With 5 personal fouls for the Clippers, and only Dwight Howard has 5 for the Lakers. Anthony Davis has 4, and here he stands at the line with 2.
All right, makes the first.
Puts in another. He's got 33, a game high 33. Reggie, 15 of 16 from the line, with Kuzma re-entering.
Along with 8 rebounds and 4 assists for the talented big man, potential defensive player of the year.
Kuzma,
I appreciate that, Super Gaming.
And he averages 12 a game.
Butcher's block, what's going on, brother?
For Anthony Davis, 16 of his 34 have come at the free throw line tonight.
All right.
2.5 to go.
We got Kawhi bringing it up.
Lead. Leonard the other way, 28 points, and he's knocked down 3 triples. On top, LeBron is there. George splits the
All
lead.
George got the lay in to fall.
Way to avoid that charge there.
4-point game.
Anthony Davis rotating over, twisting his body in traffic.
Here's Caruso.
Caruso to LeBron, guarded by Kawhi. Anthony Davis steps out of bounds. Clippers basketball. Let's go.
16 turnovers for 26 Clippers points here. Little pump fake here. And look at that.
Can this turnover get those guys back in the game? Okay, yeah, I'm going to definitely have to bring some better cooling down here.
George.
15 made threes here by the Clippers. Down 1.
All right, Clippers down
George
1.
With 24, Leonard with 28. We got a 1-point game with a minute and a half to go in regulation. LeBron against Green. Shot clock at 6. No help here.
All right, LeBron
puts it up and down.
got the lay-in to fall.
Points. And the lead is now to 3.
JaMychal Green was looking for help.
LeBron James, 14 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists.
Defensively by the Clippers.
Leonard and James comes out on him. Shamet with the screen and James.
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi.
Spin move in the paint. Got it to Shamet.
Trying to feed in the corner, knocked away by Caruso. Great defense.
And a turnover.
How great has Caruso?
Davis the other way with his 34.
All right, Anthony Davis, 54 seconds left.
Under a minute to go. Davis tripped up on the play. No call made. Loose it goes.
Oh, come on.
Lakers ball. 7 on the shot.
Oh my God!
Look at the late rotation, and if you're Jackson, you got to get over there. Oh, great defense here. And then here's Caruso with this, the deflection and steal here for the Lakers.
We need to remember that play. That might be the defensive play of the game. It was so, in the time when it happened, wow.
48.4 seconds left. A 3-point ball game. This is crazy. Mike, Grid, and Trox, let's talk next week and figure something out. All right, Jorge. What's going on, MVPs in the building?
Oh my God!
That's for her. Because she knows that me and the fellas, we be always saying that. Can hear you screaming. That's why I checked in. My bad.
Test your might.
Got to test my might. Hey, I definitely have some horns going on.
James will get it.
All right, we're back. LeBron, Danny Green. Misses, out of bounds. Clippers basketball. Let's go.
They'll take a look at it to see who. The call on the floor is Clippers basketball, but it looks like Anthony Davis is sure that. Yeah, but did Green's hand hit it out of Anthony Davis's hands right there? Kind of looks like it, right? This might be overturned.
One of the benefits, by the way, of not having any fans is that we've got over 25 cameras spread all over the building here at the arena in Orlando on the Disney property. And
look at the right hand here. And it never touches Anthony Davis's left hand. I think this may be turned over.
Nice job by our crew in the truck. Andrew Greathouse, our director, our producer, Tommy Heights, and pretty good look at it right there.
They better have.
So close. That is so close.
Because that'd be a new 24.
Game, of a new season, and really it is. I mean, when you think about 4 months off, we've seen obviously the things that would always hinder the beginning of a season, some sloppiness with turnovers.
Yeah, the turnovers for both teams.
Sure, but we're seeing some
the
nice
quality of play.
Yes. Some intensity.
Oh, yeah, it might. That went straight up.
Yeah, we got
I think this may be overturned. I think this may be overturned.
So they continue
I
to
hope
look
not.
at it. Again, these are the 2 top teams in the conference. The Western Conference.
Come on,
5.5
Clippers.
games separate them coming in. Clippers, though, just a 1.5 lead on 3 seed Denver. And with a loss, obviously the Nuggets would move closer. 40.8 seconds to play in regulation.
But if you're the Clippers, you don't mind being 2 or 3 in the Western Conference. You just don't want to drop down to 4, because if you drop down to 4, you're potentially facing the Lakers in the second round as opposed to waiting for.
They got to get a stop here if it's Lakers ball.
Denver, Utah, Oklahoma City, and Houston all within 2.5 games, Reggie, of each other.
Right.
Separating third through the number 6 position in the Western
There's
Conference.
8 games
That's
total
a lot of talent with a lot of
for what do you call it?
Those teams. Usually we're able to hear Scott hit the.
Sorry, guys.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
The call on the floor stand and reset the game clock to 41.1. Thank you.
After review of the video replay, ruling on the floor stands.
Stands. Still Clippers ball. That was so
Clippers
close.
basketball going back down the
It's
sideline.
a 3-point
Shout out
game,
to Mason.
40.8 to go. 11 threes by the Lakers. 15 threes and 44% shooting from distance for the Clippers.
No, the 8 is like each team plays 8 games.
Quality shot. If you're Doc Rivers and the Clippers.
Here we go.
All right, Kawhi Leonard brings it up the court.
3 of 4 from 3.
Down 3. 30 seconds. Paul George got it for 3. Let's go. Let's go.
And not only that,
tied ball game. 24 seconds.
The possession of the last shot of this game as
15 on the shot clock.
6 threes by Paul George. 4-second difference. LeBron on the fly. Got his own miss.
LeBron got his own miss in midair and puts it back. Wow.
Big follow-up in 16 for LeBron. George
Oh, my God.
At the other end, LeBron. Two terrific all-stars, superstars, making their imprint on this one.
Paul George going for the quick 2-for-1 to tie this ball.
Hey, this
up.
one's for LeBron on that play.
Nice little step back three here.
Yeah, LeBron gets one of these. All right, we do have some copyright music. They're going to commercial. We got 12.8 seconds remaining. Lakers are up 2. Can we get a game-winning 3? Or was LeBron's shot the game-winning shot? Appreciate the 15 in the building. If you're new, definitely hit that subscribe button. Smash that notification bell. I'll be doing 31 games in 14 days. I'll be your home for NBA basketball. I do NBA, NFL, NCAA, and also I do college basketball and college football. So also check out the description. I have the Gridiron BLITZ, MicroMike, Noble Sports, the Derrn, Antonio T, and Mark Orum from Orum's Forum. We are all make up the Infinite Sports Network. All right, Kawhi, 7 on the game clock. Paul George, 2 seconds with the 3. And the Lakers win.
Lakers have won it.
Paul George was
Oh, my God.
a foul down
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Shot by LeBron James, but on the miss.
LeBron with the defense and the game-winning shot.
I mean, that's stellar defense there by LeBron.
Hey, I tip my hat off. The Lakers played a better game. You know, if you're the Clippers and you had that many turnovers in a game, you are lucky you lost only by 2.
Voted there again, and Jared Greenberg is on the floor for us tonight.
LeBron, I tell you what, as Anthony Davis comes over to congratulate him. There's Quinn Cook. LeBron, I don't think the NBA could have asked for a better start to the restart, but as you have talked so much about what is going on around the world, could you get a sense tonight that this game was indeed bigger than basketball?
Absolutely. The game of basketball has always been bigger than just the ball in the rim and 10 guys on the floor with referees. It's an opportunity to use this platform and be able to spread a lot of positive, a lot of love throughout the course of the whole world. We understand what's going on in society right now, and we're using this NBA platform as the players, as the coaches, as organizations to continue to stand strong on that. So this is a good start. This is a good start tonight. It's great to have the NBA back, and I hope our fans are proud of us tonight.
So many around the NBA have talked about what a special day it was. Earlier today, the funeral for John Lewis. You've mentioned how this is not a movement. How much progress do you think has been made with what the NBA and everyone around the NBA has done?
There's been progress, but in the past when we've seen progress, we've let our foot off the gas a little bit. We can't do that. You know, we want to continue to keep our foot on the gas, continue to push forward, you know, continue to spread love throughout America. We're dealing with a lot of racism, a lot of social injustice, a lot of police brutality, not only in my neighborhoods, not only with black people, but with people of color, and it's something that we want to continue to have people's ears open to. And we have ears now, but we cannot stop with our foot on the gas as we've been doing over the last few months.
You got Laker Nation pretty excited tonight. Let's go through that last sequence. You had a great defensive stop. You also had a great putback to win the game. Take us through it.
You know, PG and Kawhi, two superstars in our league. They showed up big time in the absence of Lou Will, Montrez. So we knew they were going to get a lot of the bulk of the shots. You know, very well coached team. So on that last possession, I was able to get a switch, and I felt like I got some contact, you know, going to the hole, but the whistle wasn't called, and when you don't hear the whistle, you keep playing. So I was able to follow my shot up and win the game for us.
Change your sneakers tonight?
Yeah. I struggled a lot in the first half. I actually struggled a lot through the first 3 quarters, you know, getting my rhythm, you know, which is going to come. I understand that, but, you know, switching sneakers, you know, definitely put me in a mindset to try to close the game out in the 4th.
All right, LeBron, thank you very much.
I appreciate it.
LeBron had the double-double, his 43rd of the season. With this Laker win, LeBron moving past the late, great Kobe Bryant in all-time regular season wins.
Wow, 9th all-time. But I do want to say, appreciate every single person. Super Gaming, appreciate that subscription. Appreciate all my members. Jorge, appreciate you, brother. And with that being said, this is Troxel Sports Talk. I will see you guys tomorrow for another doubleheader. Let's go have some fun while sports is back. But with that being said, love you guys. Troxel Sports Talk from the ISN. And have a nice day. And I'm out. Peace.
It's a LP.